Oh shit.
Welcome back, everybody, to the next episode of Chains. We're on episode 6. I'm going to do a little recap, get you guys caught up to what happened last week. So after a battle with the bandits, the group had rested and checked out some of the loot that they'd got previously when they were with the druid in the cave. And the druid Oriel started to explain some things to Radagon. The only person really wanted to chit-chat with her. About some purple orbs that she was chasing. She explained she'd found a different pathway into the waterways that led to a strange door that had 2 strange devices and a pile of gold and gems. As Scar came to, he made it very clear that Ariel, that she should leave, and so she took off back towards the river. The group then looted the bandits, getting some strange arrows, some basic weapons, and a note. Val and Francis took some time to carve the Caterva Invigar insignia into the belts of the bandits, and they headed back town to regroup and offload their spoils. In town, Radagon and Francis stuck together trying to get some magical items that might help the group with the next battle, with seemingly nothing terribly useful within Radagon's price limit. Scar checked in with Panther, presenting him a corpse and some belts, and Panther explained the full payment would be made when an inventory is taken from the bandit camp by scouts that he is going to send, as Scar had told him that they had already cleaned out the bandit camp. He had explained that the brigade for this region from Centaurium is due to arrive tomorrow, and the commander, Alexia, is known for being extremely difficult, and so everything needs to be wrapped up ASAP. Val set up a heist at the local store and used Scar as a distraction while grabbing some potions and a ring before running out of the store. She offloaded the loot to Francis and took into hiding. The shopkeepers yelling brought Panther and a local guard into the store to address the issue. A little later, it seemed that Panther knew who did the crime, but did not follow up, as he seen Val hiding and didn't approach her. Scar had a conversation with the local priest in hopes of getting more information about the undercommon language that possibly get the voices from his head removed. He decided to approach a random townsperson and ended up seemingly getting himself an escort to the fighting ring later that evening. The lady, Kim, turns out is the sister of the innkeeper that he had previously been harassing. The group gathered in the inn to discover that there was a different employee serving at the counter than previous. And for the first time, the group came to a common decision to leave the town and head north to take out the bandit camp, assuming they could find it. Francis led the group north until hitting the area that they fought the bandits and asked, do we go east or west? Where do they go? All right, so as you guys come to a stop, you can see now you've reached the area where the fight was with the bandits. The first thing you all notice... well, let's see what they do next. What was that? So, yeah, as you guys arrive in the path, you see the area where you fought the bandits. The main thing you notice is the fact that the bodies are gone. When you guys had done this massacre, there was bodies... of all of them, and it's blood stained, and you can see where the battle was, but there's no bodies further. So Francis has stopped on his horse and he's gesturing. So should we go east or west, or where do we go from here?
Where did the bodies go?
This ain't good, right? Wait, is it good?
Less for us to clean up. I don't
Are
see
you
the
sick,
issue with
Scar?
this.
You sound a little congested.
I am tired.
I think that madman is finally coming back up on him. I'm assuming the bandits maybe came and got the fellow companions.
Right,
perhaps?
right, yeah, the bandit.
There you go. There you go.
There
That's
it
better.
Or perhaps
The
the
old
guard,
man
the
is-
town guard, came and picked up the bodies themselves.
Why don't we go see if there's any drag marks?
Good idea. Let's go see if let's see if there's any drag marks. That sounds good.
All right, who's checking where?
I'll go if someone comes with me. Last time I went, I got jumped.
Do you believe they would be foolish enough to set up in the same place as last time?
I'll go with you. It's all good.
I mean, if I go alone, it wouldn't be foolish. They would get me again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Seska is willing to help you.
I'm not gonna be able to say ever again.
Go on.
All right, so Val and Scar, you're proceeding to check for drag marks. Where are you checking? To the east, to the west, to the north? Where do you want to go?
Well, I mean, there were bodies like right here, right, that we dispatched. I know I psychically brutally murdered someone that's up here.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll go there because that's kind of out in the open. So
Okay. Roll investigation with advantage, with Scar helping you.
Yeah, I'll stay like 5 feet behind her, just kind of scanning the outside areas where she's looking, just more or less.
As long as she's in melee range of whoever's there.
Yeah.
investigation, you say? Oh, with advantage. Good.
Yeah.
Good. I rolled the same thing twice, so that is a 3. No, a 5. Sorry.
All right. So as you look around the kind of the patch of blood, you look you see about 2 inches of a shuffle, but you can't tell what direction. It just looks like somebody has kind of like shoved a body a bit, like an inch, and then nothing. You can't see any trails or tracks leading to or from where the body was.
So these bodies just disappeared.
Like they evaporated?
Yep.
Is that normal at all? Like for magic-y people? Like you?
It might be. I've
Okay.
never seen it. I don't think.
Do I,
But these guys weren't magic. They just shot arrows.
do I see anything like? I'm just gonna like push her aside a little bit. Like, let old Scar take a look here.
Well, roll a general perception check because you assist her with her investigation. So we'll let you do a general scan of the area.
That is a 14.
Are you using your new dagger?
Yeah. Counting the little dots.
All right, so yeah, kind of looking over Val's shoulder, and that you don't really see a lot of the different, if there's different markings or footprints leading away from where the bodies were. But glancing over, you do see some breaks in the trees over to the west. They could have been there for a long time. They could be new, you're not sure, but that's all you really notice.
Yeah, they're all gone. Yep.
Okay.
What does that mean?
I
The
guess
fuck
we
does that
go.
mean?
I guess we go west. That's where
Well,
the
if
thing
they
went.
came and got how many bandits did we get rid of? 6, 7?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
Like all of them.
I mean,
basically.
7.
if they came and took them all, there must be a lot of bandits to come and take that many bodies away so quickly. No.
Well, if they got a fucking cart, like no one else has a cart around here, so if they got a cart, you only need like 3 of them. But
Or
goddamn,
maybe it was 7 more, 1 apiece.
Or maybe they took
Well-
the cart from the farm.
Maybe the farm is full of bandits.
the farmers are bandits.
A bandit farm, yes.
So
Bandits.
we got surprised by these gents last time, so maybe we sneak on up to this bandit camp. We let Miss Val do her favorite thing in the world and sneak about, and then maybe we surprise them this time and not hopefully get shot down by arrows.
Should we perhaps wait till evening and do a nighttime recon attack situation, or just head in now?
Well,
Well, I think that might be. Wouldn't they think that most people would attack at night? Like, you think maybe
Right.
the greater surprise is to do it in daylight?
I feel like they would be sweeping during the day because most of their stuff they do is at night.
And that as well is what I was about to say.
Or
Right
maybe
after.
they're on their way back now as well, and we could catch them on the road. Fighting somebody on their home turf always gives them a advantage.
Everywhere's my turf.
Planet
Well,
Scar.
I'm up for whatever. I'm up. I'll go with the group.
Well, why don't you scout ahead?
Well, why don't we get within range where we believe there's a bandit camp? Because once we're at the bandit camp, I believe just north of there is that fighting ring we're going to as well.
Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Why don't we go? Let's head towards the bandit camp, and then we'll have Val scout ahead, all like shifting through the shadows, and we'll stay back, but keep our eye on her, and then we'll all move up in like we'll move up together, but not.
Your battle experience speaks for itself. That is a wise decision.
Yes, it's the we'll call it the scar maneuver.
I believe there's the means to write a book about that. Perhaps something like an art of war.
Sure, they've already done that, but I mean, you like writing. I can I'll tell you some stuff to write down. And we can draw pictures and stuff too.
What town are we in?
I can track.
So shall we go to the bandit camp together?
I would like to do that.
Using the scar maneuver.
I have to say, I think Scar's plan is pretty good. Good job,
And
Scar.
it's not like we're on a time crunch. We have all the time in the world.
There's no rush here.
We'll go back, tell them we destroyed all the bandits, and they'll be grateful.
Well, he did the Panther guy did say he wanted everything taken care of by the time the guy comes tomorrow. So we kind of have a timeline.
What guy's coming tomorrow?
I forget his name, but he was the big general guy or whatever.
How do you know this? Will you?
I know such thing.
What?
Do I not know that?
I don't know if Scar told you or not. I know Scar does
don't
for
know
sure,
that.
but I don't. I know this for sure.
Undo.
Francis doesn't.
Yeah.
All right, I forget I said anything.
Oh no, Val. Go on.
So before I actually say this, DM, I just realized I have a map in my journal.
Yeah,
So
you all have
is
maps.
that relevant to what we're doing? Because I see something called the Twins up to the northwest of Kintrack.
So when you're looking at that map, that's like a massive area. That's just in context to what you know of this landmass.
Are they Kim's twins?
Going those mountains real quick.
So you guys see Francis hop off his horse and just gesture, and you see the horse gallop off to the north. He's not so good at stealth.
Such a large beast, I'd imagine. Not.
Oh, I thought you said stuff. It's like, oh, he did so well earlier. And then,
You did save your arse.
not really. I was fine. But, you know, if as a team, yes, he did help out. Anyway, so yeah, we got not really any rush. Not that I know of. I mean, some guys coming to town, but I mean, who fucking cares? People come to town every day, right?
We just came to town the other day.
Yeah, no fucking rush there. Anyway,
Well,
let's do it quick.
Let's get moving.
I mean,
Someone mentioned this to you?
Hmm?
Did someone mention something about someone coming to town?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like that's important.
is it
if they
relevant?
mentioned it.
I don't know. Like you said, some big guy's coming to town who wants everything all cleaned up by then. And it's gonna be big news or bad news, and we don't.
Well, that sounds pretty relevant, I think.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. What's
Oh.
bad news?
Radagon, I had an idea. And it you may not like it, but it might help us with our overall mission. So, remember how I stole that wing? And I made it look like the Katurba Ingvagar robbed that guy?
Is that what you did?
Yeah, I did tell you that. When
Excellent.
we were in the
Yeah, in the end, yeah.
I recall you saying that, yes.
What if we go and kill all these bandits and we say we stopped him on behalf of the Centaurium and we give him the wing back?
Hmm.
We have the box that the wing came in.
That's not a bad plan, actually.
Not that I'm opposed to such a brilliantly planned call to action. I didn't want to say plan. Part of me wants to say, I don't care about that man. He assumed I was poor, and I mean he was right, of course. I have like no money. I gave it all to Scar, but I was still rather offended. But on the other hand, in the time it took him to show me a ring, it did to disappear. We suddenly we go out to leave, kill a bunch of bandits, and say we pretended. I find far-fetched. And the way that man read me, which is unusual,
But I
would
can
make
return
me.
it. I told him I saw a bandit weave his thing, and I showed him some weather with the Caterva Invergar label on it.
Hey,
And
why don't
what?
Oh,
Why
is
don't-
the weather gonna be nice today?
What?
what?
You showed him the weather. You said.
Well,
What?
do you have any leather on you? Like, are you wearing any leather?
Yeah.
So she grabs it and goes, leather.
Yes. Leather. Okay, and you had an emblem on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
At the Caterva Invergar weather emblem, and I showed it to him, and he believed it was them, and then he got really mad and said that the town is not protecting them. So I think we need to do something to kind of reverse that, because that while we did make Caterva Invergar look like bad guys, we also haven't really done the other thing of our agreement yet.
Well, once we go tell Mr. Panther that we've killed all the bandits for him, and we've killed all the wolves, and we stopped the trouble at the water, I think that will speak for itself.
we could
really
always have
doesn't.
someone else hand the ring back in, like that way it'll kind of look like it wasn't you, and it could be someone that wasn't even in that place. Who didn't go into that shop?
You?
No,
I mean, you did go in, but well,
What,
Francis
there was
didn't go
someone
in.
else. What, you all got
Oh,
into
no.
the shop?
Mr. Francis and I both went in.
Francis went in?
Yeah, but he doesn't.
I
like
went to
you.
the doorway. I was there. You see me.
Yeah, we'll just get Francis to fucking give it back the ring. Look
Well,
at Francis. He looks like
as
a
I
pussy.
said
He won't do
before,
shit. Like no one's gonna
I
take his
don't
stealing
like the
stuff.
man, so I'm probably going to keep it.
Also, Val takes 40 gold from her pouch and goes and gives it to Radagon. Yeah, now you're not poor anymore.
Wait a
Rather
minute.
have a look at it. That is very kind of you. And he will accept it. Because he needs money.
And he will accept it.
I'm doing pretty good right now.
Yeah, you just
Now
see
I'm rich.
you see Francis just kind of like watching Val pass the gold over to Radagon, checking his own coin purse, shrugging.
He hasn't made any complaints, so
Mr. Francis, when we get back, I will buy you a drink.
No, as long as we have enough to get by, I guess that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
But on
Yeah.
that note, to reiterate, I personally would like to keep this ring for now. That man can,
well, you can keep it for now. I'm saying when we get
how
back
would
from
I
the bandits.
say, stiff it?
Yes, it's not about him. It's about our mission.
And
How
this
much was the ring?
A measly
know.
500 gold.
No, we'll keep that shit. Keep it. Fuck him.
Thank you.
500 gold.
He was very right to assume that I had no money, but can you just tell my pockets are empty by me walking in a room? That man has a talent I would like to have.
And you're upset about this?
I'm not used to having empty pockets where I come from, so to have an empty pocket today was kind of upsetting. I got shook down by our fearless leader, Mr. Scar.
What do you mean? You lost the race, you dipshit.
Yes,
Run
I could have
faster next
easily
time,
lied
then
to
stop
you.
bitching.
And I could have lied to you, but I gave you all of it.
If your legs ran as fast as your fucking mouth, we wouldn't have this problem.
Well,
Yep.
next time, don't trip me, please.
Francis, you have
Yeah.
heard my plan. I leave it up to you. Should we get going?
I think so. I like Scar's plan. You scouting ahead, perhaps a little bit stealthily, and we follow just far enough back that we can keep an eye. I think that's
Very good. And I'm gonna start moving forward.
Oh wait, is there? We need some sort of way to communicate. Like if you see something, a hand signal perhaps, or something. That we don't have to make
yell
noise.
Out, be like, "There's something over there, really loud, so we hear you."
Oh no. I'm
No.
gonna,
The quiet way.
I'm gonna look at Radagon, and I am gonna activate my psychic whispers for 3 hours, and I will say to him, "I'll let you know if I see anything."
And Radagon's going to think back. If you're going to use complex words that you can't say, just
Why are you
think
guys
them
just
to
staring
me.
at each other? What the fuck's going on?
It's not as simple as that. I have to activate this.
You guys having a moment?
So hand
Look,
signals.
I'm not
Other
looking
guy?
anymore.
Oh.
I've turned around. I just have to see him to activate it, and then I don't have to
Yeah.
maintain eye contact with him.
Locking eyes.
Much funnier if you did.
Yeah. And Francis
I
speaks up again. It's
believe-
like, what did she say a signal? Are we watching for something? Is she going to tell us how many people? Where?
Just gotta
What?
yell out blindly.
Let him know you'll know.
I'll be looking for the signal.
What's the signal?
What's
Only
the signal?
I can know.
What does that even fucking mean? Where?
She is going to let us know. She can wave at me, smile at me, throw a stick at me. I'll be paying attention.
Oh, very well.
You good with this, Francis? I don't know what the.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's only our fucking lives. All right.
Well, if it was me,
one
I would
more
actually
thing
rather
before
rest
we-
for a bit. I'm about half power in regards to saving everybody earlier, but
Half power? What do you mean by that? Power. Half
How do you-
power.
well, I have
How
a
do you
certain amount of
only have
energy
half
that
of
I
it?
need to produce the healing spells to keep some of you alive, and I had to use
So-
quite a bit of it in the last battle.
Well, how long do you think you would need to recover?
Oh, I would need a night's rest for sure.
Well, we don't have that, so
Isn't it
Man
like midday and you're telling me you're all ready for a nap?
All I'm saying is, the power, the resources I used for my abilities, I'm about half tapped. That's all I was saying. I didn't say to take a rest. I was going with the flow. That's all.
Mr. Scar, I would request that we oblige with Mr. Francis here. He needs a rest. He was very beneficial on the battlefield, protecting your new friend Val and letting you kill some things. I say we respect his wishes.
I'm not
All
saying
right.
I want to take a
all right,
rest right
Francis,
now.
we'll
I'm
come
just
back for you. You can lay here and have a little nappy poo. We'll go get the shit done.
It's not
Just-
like we're in a hurry, though, right? I mean, we've got time.
if there's no time limit, I suppose we could go check out that fight pit thing that Scar wanted.
Ah.
Have a few drinks, play a few games, and there's no rush.
I think that's an excellent idea. I have to go talk to Tom Holland or whatever his name is to get a book off of him.
I don't think that's his name.
Spider-Man?
Yeah, I mean, I'm good for whatever. I thought we had a pretty good plan here. I think Val's already gone, but
Harlan.
I turn around and yeah, Val's gone. She hasn't heard any of this because she already started walking.
all right. Well, you know what? Let's just get this done quick. We can kill some people pretty quick, right? All right, good job.
I start walking towards like where Val's gone.
All right. Okay, so Val, roll yourself a stealth check, please.
Okay, I'm not using this dice anymore. I will spend my last psychic point.
Ooh, that's your last one.
Yep. Okay. Where was it? What is that? Okay. Thankfully that was higher. So 18.
18, okay. Scar and Radagon, if you can also roll stealth checks, just so I know.
5, 10, 15, 16, 17.
I'm going to roll my nice new dice.
Stealth. Ooh, I'm
This dice sucks. I rolled a nat 1 right off the rip.
That one, okay.
22.
But my
Ooh.
stealth is 2, so 3.
Okay. All right. Well,
So
good
Colin,
thing-
just before we get into any initiatives, Once per long rest, I can use a bonus action to give myself 1 point. So I'm doing that now.
Okay. And you know that your first use of your psychic connection, you don't use
I've
it.
already done
Okay.
that.
Okay, cool. All right. So Scar and Radagon, as you guys are keeping a good distance back, just keeping Val in sight. Scar he's like running up behind a tree, looking, scampering across the ground, behind a rock. He's just looking. You can barely see him move. He's being so stealthy. Radagon trying to keep his demeanor and stepping on every broken branch along the way.
Ah, yes. This one made a funny sound.
And Francis kind of just move along steady, kind of sword and shield to ready. Val, as you kind of move forwards, roll a perception.
What the? Oh, it's not a good night for me. Natural 1.
That's your one. Okay, so you're
Welcome to the
you're still
club.
looking for breaks, footprints, anything that would give you some sort of direction to go, and nothing. You just see tree after tree, rock after rock. It's coming into dense foliage now, like where you're literally having to turn and pivot around trees as they come at you. Very, very thick undergrowth here. Radagon and Scar, if you guys want to roll perception checks as you move forward.
Yes, I would like to. I need to redeem myself after rolling on that one on my new dice.
First one is 7.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
This is a sucky dice. I'm going to put it this time. I'm going to give it one more chance.
All right. So Val, you keep moving forwards, traveling for about another 5 minutes or so now, just kind of trying to keep yourself on that kind of west bearing that you talked about. Still not seeing anything that's kind of jumping out at you. Roll an investigation.
Oh my god. Ugh. This is making up for that fucking store scene where I rolled over 15 every time.
The D&D gods are mad at you.
Yeah, I rolled a 3 and my investigation is a 1, so a 4.
4. You still can't see any signs as you move forwards. Roll
You want
a
me to do another
stealth.
Yeah.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Terrible. I rolled a natural 10, but I had +7, so 17.
Okay. So still not seeing any markings, still not seeing any paths to go, and you're kind of starting to feel a little bit frustrated. But as you come to, you kind of see some of these trees, the leaves starting to change now into like an orange color. And as you go to kind of just pivot around this tree, you can see movement at a distance just to your kind of southwest. You can kind of see where to your left, the trees start to kind of open up a little bit, and it looks like there might be a clearing, and you can kind of just see, you can't see details, but some sort of shadows moving to your southwest.
I am going to stop and relay this back to Radagon. There is some movement southwest of my current position. I assume that I would know roughly how many paces ahead of them I am.
Yeah, I mean, it was like 100 feet away. Like it's far away. It's just like a shadow movement.
No, I meant like
of
keeping in pace with the group.
Right.
So I can say like I am this many paces or whatever ahead of you.
Well, because the group's keeping you in sight, so they're kind of like keeping.
I wasn't sure if they could see me
60
because of the
feet.
heavy foliage, like if I was obstructed, but
Yeah, they're about 60 feet back.
okay. So yeah, I just let them know that southwest of me, I'll say about 100 feet, but I don't know precise location.
Okay. Radagon, roll a perception check.
All right. Let's see if I roll good with now. 17. I'll take that. And perception, I get a +0.
Okay. So as you're kind of looking forwards, keeping an eye on Val and trying to see if you yourself can see any breaks at all in the branches or any type of path that you could follow, making sure you're going in the right direction. As you kind of glance up to a tall tree and you see past it, you see the clouds, and the clouds slowly start to form into a shape. And it starts to form words. You see 7 of them look powerful. And these clouds are just about 150 feet to the west of where you are.
He only sees this?
You can roll a perception if you want to look up there as well.
7 of them, they look powerful.
That's what the clouds say.
Correct.
Perception is 10.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of foliage. You're down so low. These branches are just getting in your way. Kind of pushing past them very gently, though.
Radagon's going to put his hand up on Francis, and he's going to point up at the sky, at the clouds, and go, "Do you see what I'm seeing?"
Is that's the signal? Yes.
No, that is not the signal. Do you see the writing in the sky?
I do. I haven't seen anything like that in quite a long time. Is it? But was that not? What's Val's signal? Was that? I'm assuming that was a signal.
What are you guys talking about?
No. The signal I've gotten from Miss Val is that there's some movement to the southwest from here, so stay on guard. But I do find that cloud ominous. And then Radagon is going to thank to Val. You can't write in the sky, can you?
That would be pretty cool if I could, but no. But what about the puppy lady?
Unaware. I'm sure she could fly in the air if she could turn into something, but I don't know if she can produce clouds.
Do I see it now that he's pointed it out?
Yeah. So you would look up. So roll a perception. So you can see the,
wait.
the canopy.
Can I roll an insight check on it? I don't know if that's a thing.
17 perception.
Or it's
17,
Is
okay.
there a deduction check here?
So as you look up, you can see a strange.
Roll to deduce.
You can see
Witcher has
strange
it.
shapes in the clouds that are not normal. But from your angle, you can't really make out exactly what it says.
Okay.
You can tell if you were to back up more, your perspective would change on how you see the clouds.
I can't really see. I can see the clouds are weird. What does it say?
It says 7 of them up ahead. They are very strong. I made
Seven of who?
Sorry, I forgot I'm not supposed to use that voice when I'm talking to you. Okay. Well, they're not talking about us then.
Of course.
I mean,
Unless
we
they
look
think-
strong, but there's not 7 of us.
But we are headed in the direction of a bandit camp, and we are headed in the direction of a fighting ring. So,
Why have we all stopped? What's going on?
Roll another stealth, though.
Even though I'm not moving?
Yep.
Mr. Scar, are you not paying attention to Val's call out? She has asked us to halt.
20, dirty.
Yeah, but what is she saying? How do, like, what's the symbol? What's the sign? What are you guys looking up in the fucking sky about? What's going on?
I thought I saw an interesting bird.
God damn it, man. We'll fucking get us killed.
So Francis has stopped at this stage with this conversation. Radagon, so do we move forwards? What are we doing?
It's just a bird, Francis. Of course we're moving forward.
Radagon's going to thank to Val. Are you ready to press forward? I'm getting a lot of questions.
You guys may be able to move up to me. I don't know if it's safe for me to move any more forward. Is there any, like, ahead of me, is it still forest, or would I be going out into a clearing at this point?
So if you were to move, you can see about 15 foot of kind of dense foliage, and then you can see it opens up, and then a little bit more foliage.
Okay. So I'll relay that. Like there are some sparse points where the foliage opens up. I don't want to reveal myself. If you are going to move forward, I would recommend all of you be quiet.
I
Roll
will attempt
perception,
this
Val.
time.
Roll a what?
Perception.
Oh, I thought you said deception. I was like, I'm not lying to anybody.
Radagon steps on a bear trap and dies.
Perception. That one is a 16.
16. Okay. So as you're kind of conversing back, the clouds that are above the shape kind of start to slowly move, and it kind of opens up the sun a little bit, starts lightening up the area. So you kind of peek through the undergrowth, and you get a bit of a better look. And you can see a fire in the middle and a couple of tents in a clearing just ahead of you. and I will give you a view in just a second. So you can hear light voices. You can't make out what they're saying. You just know there's a conversation happening.
Okay. I don't see anything like a cart or anything. Do I see the dead bodies?
So from your distance, no. You can see just tents, sort of a fire, and some people around.
All right.
Radagon's gonna relay. Let's move up to Miss Val and let's try to be as quiet as possible.
Be extra quiet. There is a camp up here with some people I can't really make out.
Well, you're a child. I'd hope you wouldn't.
We've talked about this, darling.
So Radagon is going to start moving forward to catch up to.
Radagon, Francis, and Scar slowly kind of move up quietly to get Val even closer in view. Radagon, roll a perception.
Ooh, perception, eh? That is a 13.
Okay. And one last stealth check, please. Radagon.
Bummin'. Stealth, so I am at a 14.
14. Okay, good enough.
Better than stepping on sticks.
So Francis, Scar, and Radagon slowly, quietly approach and kneel down behind Val. And as you guys get closer now, you can kind of get a view of what Val was seeing. You see the bandit camp within eye range. You see people walking around in the middle. Can't really get a beat on exactly how many people. You do see on the right, though, high perched up through the branches, you can see one of the archers you previously fought earlier that were extremely dangerous. And he's scanning around the area. And we'll take a break there for 5 minutes. back, everybody. So, last we left off, the group had approached the clearing that they'd found the bandit camp in, with Val kind of leading the charge. Currently, they have not been spotted, but there is one of the bandit archers overlooking the area, very aware that there could be possible people coming. You guys see a black raven fly just to your left. It just very, very fast, just catches the corner of your eye, flies into the what looks like a bandit with two swords to her sides. They all seem to kind of be talking to her, assuming she's somebody of importance. And the raven lands on her shoulder, and you guys see as she pulls something from its foot and unrolls it. Stands there for a second or two, rolls it back up, puts it in her pocket, and starts to walk over to the south east tent. What do you guys want to do?
Where are we at? Oh, wait, I just have to zoom out to see us. There we are.
Wait, we're on. Oh, we are on the map. Okay.
So you guys, basically where you're at right now, you can see through the gaps in the trees. You've got yourselves into a position where there's a kind of straight line, even though there's some dense foliage, still giving you kind of your cover of stealth. So you can see parts of the bandit camp, but yeah, still not at this moment anyway noticed. What should we do? Francis speaks up.
How many are there? How many do we get eyes on?
How many do I see?
Roll a
Radagon
perception.
relayed the 7, right? To me.
To
Yeah.
you, yes, not the scar.
Yeah.
Not the
So-
scar.
I'm gonna say I only count 5 of them. There might be 2 more.
And scar, roll a perception.
Not good. 8.
You see one guy on a rock to the north.
It looks like there's only one of them. He's on a rock.
Francis rolled a 5. I think he's right. I only see the one to the north there.
Okay, so you've proven that we can't trust your eyes.
What do you mean?
There's 5 of them. I just
that
told
is a
you there's
rock.
5.
It's a rock, man. It's not people.
There are 5 people there.
Well, we could try diplomacy. I do have a habit of talking my way through things.
What makes you think they'll be willing to talk?
Oh, trust me. I love a good conversation, and I know how to find the interests of those around me.
Oh, I like it. And then worst comes to worst, they kill him, and then we don't have to talk to him anymore.
Precisely. One less burden for Saskar to deal with.
I don't see how we lose here.
I don't
Tell me,
think-
tell me, Miss Val, do multiples have distance-ranged weapons, or does just the one on the rock have it?
Can I tell from here?
So roll a perception. And as you're looking for more kind of detailed, you do see the lady that received the note go from the southeast tent and disappear into the behind the rock to the north.
13 for perception.
Okay, so from what you can see, you only see the one with the bow. You don't see any others with bows from where you are.
Weapons. I can only tell with the one on the rock, right? Has the
Yeah.
bow.
Yeah.
I can only tell the one on the rock. I can't really make out the other weapons. It doesn't look like they have them, but I could be wrong.
Well, what's to say we go up and restrain the man with the range, and once he's restrained, we could have our frontliners, and Radagon's just gonna look at Scar, run in and mess them up.
Well, I like that idea too, but I really think Radagon should just go talk to them.
Well, if I were to do that, I'd want to sneak into the main one. Oh wait, I don't see the. Do I see the one girl?
You seen her originally go to the southeast tent.
Yeah, I would want to go visit the lady that seems to be recalling the shots.
So how about you do that, and we'll take a position where we can run in if things turn south, and Val, you focus on you sneak up by the person on the rock and take them out quietly either way, or be ready to take them out quietly.
Everybody
either way,
roll
we can
another.
take them in a surprise if they're distracted.
Everybody else roll another stealth check while you guys still decide what to do.
19.
Ooh. Okay.
Dirty 20.
21.
Okay. Awesome.
And I used my final psychic point.
Okay.
Miss Val, is that person? I'm gonna move south. That further tent where I saw her last. Is she still there?
I haven't seen her come out, but I don't know if there's anyone else in there either. I saw the note thing, right? Like she took a note out and then went into that tent.
Yeah.
I saw her, a waving landed on her shoulder and she got a note and then she went in that tent. So she might be talking to, I mean, again, you told me the crowd said 7. I only count 5. There could be more people in that tent.
That is true.
Clouds at 7.
Well, we can't stand here forever. What's the plan here?
And Radagon is going to stroll off.
All right, Radagon's gonna go do what we thought. So Val, why don't you go get in position behind the one on the rock and get ready to fucking kill him?
I can
Radagon.
attack him from here.
Yeah, but
It'll be the same effect.
it's gotta be. I don't know. Okay.
I would like to attempt to distract the archer from looking at me.
What are you doing to attempt to distract him?
I was going to cast Dancing Light, and I was going to cast it right next to him. And I was actually going to create 3 torches. One here, one here, one there. Just like right in front of him, so he looks away as Radagon kind of like, just kind of like casually, like he's being quiet, like he might like creep down a little bit, but as he's walking, you're just gonna like see him tap his finger 3 times, and then he's gonna kind of like do a brisk walk over there, but he's just kind of hunked over.
Okay. All right. So as you move forwards, you kind of briskly walk in. You do your incantation for the dancing lights to appear to the north of the archer. As you're doing that, what's everybody else doing?
I was going to move north so that
Okay.
I could get a better vantage point, but I'm not going to do that. As soon as I see the flame start, basically, like she would start moving, see that happen, and be like, okay, I'm not going to go where he's looking.
So yeah, no. So basically, as soon as Radagon starts to move off, like we kind of stopped it just where Radagon's doing that action. But as he starts to move off, you and Scar obviously could do what you need
so
to do.
I would start creeping, but like I kind of want to like go where I can stay behind the trees because I want to stay behind the trees even if we engage in combat.
Yep.
Because I was reading up on sneak attack and.
I want to.
Okay.
I want to be heading to the archer's going to be my focus.
Okay.
Because I feel like they did so much damage, so I'm probably going to be heading towards that way, and then I'm also going to get distracted by the lights that.
That's fair. So Val, you're probably moving. You wanted to move a little bit north, right? Maybe up to there.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, and then Scar, you want to be moving forward, but kind of keep to the shadows. We'll say.
Yeah, I still want to be stealthy. My goal is to, like, if shit goes down, I'm bum rushing that archer to melee range.
Okay, so you could probably get without kind of being seen, probably the edge of the foliage right here. And Val, you're good where you are there.
Yeah. So the lights came up right from where. I
So
am.
they're kind of about to come up now, where you guys would.
Then she's just
stop.
gonna like hug the tree trunk and kind of like stay behind it.
Okay, so Francis is going to try and back Radagon up, so he's going to just stay to the edge of the tree. So Radagon, as you move forwards, you do your incantation, and you see the lights ping, ping, ping appear just to the left of the archer. The archer immediately turns around. It's like, "There's magic! There's magic!"
That'd
And
work.
you see two of the bandits start running towards the swords drawn. Come out of there! Where are you? Radagon.
At that moment, Radagon's gonna see that they're they're kind of like in sight of him.
Yeah, you see one with a kind of a red hood moving forward, sword drawn, and one with sort of a black hood, black leathers, and a sword drawn, coming from the west. And the archer has kind of pivoted now, aiming his bow at you. He hasn't taken a shot, but aiming over in your direction.
Radagon is going to fully just change gears here. He's gonna go, gentlemen, you must be the burly bandits I've heard about. I was sent this way. Well, actually, I was passing this way. I had heard about an unfortunate event, and I have some inside scoop from the town and is it Panther or Panzer or
Panther.
from Sir Panther on his intents to come annihilate this bandit camp. So if it be so kind, I would like to speak with your leader to let you know what's going on.
Roll a deception check.
And as he's saying that, he is going to also be advancing. Like, he's not like coming at them aggressively, but he's trying to sell the fact that he is here with intent.
Okay.
Oh my god, that dice is awesome. What is my deception? +6, so 25.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I rolled a 19 on the die.
Okay. So as the two kind of approach you now, they are still holding their weapons. On. Well, you don't need to see the leader. You can tell me what you need. What do you got for us?
Oh, well, I'm sure you're aware, but someone's coming to visit tomorrow, and I heard that Mr. Panther is sending quite the plethora of men up here, saying you guys have been quite the nuisance. And let me tell you, my visit to town was unpleasant. So, I
Don't
understand
care about your
you
visit
guys
to
are
town.
here
Who's this person? We don't give a shit about Panther.
I was also about to say, before you interrupted me, that I had a very bad visit myself there, so I figured I'd come to give you guys the fair warning to prep yourselves in case they show.
Okay, roll another deception.
14, so dirty 20.
Okay. Well, how about you just give us what you got and then you can head off. Well, thank you for your message.
You are welcome for the message, and of course, let me show you what I have to offer as a gratitude for your kindness. And he's going to hold his hand up to reveal the shiny new ring, and as he does, he's going to make a hand sign. And he's going to tap his finger together, or he's going to ring finger to his thumb, and then he's going to say, "Be enshrouded in darkness," and then two giant arms are going to come up and they're going to grab the dudes, and he's going to cast Arms of Adar on them.
Okay.
Is that a big hug?
Pretty much. I'm giving them a really big hug.
That's an everybody roll initiative.
And then they're gonna welcome us in.
Yeah. They need to roll a strength saving throw.
Yep. Let me get their stat block up here.
Go ahead.
What type of strength you
I
said?
want to keep that roll.
Yeah, strength save.
So the red hooded rolled 16,
Yep. I really want to keep that roll.
and the bandit rolled a 8.
Nice. So one of them failed. The first guy passed. The second one failed. So let me roll my damage here. That will be 9 points of what kind of
Necrotic.
necrotic damage. The other guy, he's going to, I think he takes half damage, or does he just?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
it's-
half damage. And then the one that failed cannot take a reaction to what I just did.
Yeah. All right. So as you guys are kind of watching this all unfold, you can't really hear exactly what Radagon's saying, but as he just reaches out, and you just see this these two shadow hands come out and just try to grasp the two in front. One manages to kind of just duck out of the way, and the other hand just wraps around. You see these shadows now just circling around this bandit in this gray outfit, and it's just binding his arms, and he just screams out in pain as the necrotic energy just radiates through his body. And everybody roll initiative.
Perfect.
Perfect.
That is a 15 for Wadagon. Dude, I'm getting a blanket, bro. I wish my bedroom was this cold.
Would you say 15?
15 on the die, or 13 on the die plus 2 initiative.
Okay. Francis.
Radagon will give them the opportunity to give them all they have if they would like.
Francis has -1 initiative. He's cool.
Bro's here for it. Dang, that's some solid rolls from the gang.
GG.
Yeah, but that's not what I rolled on my dice.
All right, let me get some rolls in here. 16. Oof. Rough. Almost there. Damn. All right, so Scar, you've got a higher dexterity than Francis, so that means you would go first.
How does he
So
have a
I've
higher
obviously
dex?
seen him try to fuck these guys up.
Yeah. So the whole group has been kind of be keeping an eye on the situation. You've seen these arms going. You see them now lurching forward for attack.
Okay. I just like, I have my sword out already. I just like kind of punch myself in the face. And I just run and jump up in front of this archer. So
Okay.
now it should be exactly 35 feet.
Yeah, just as you leap up and you're taking a swing as you come down upon the top of the rock.
So I did rage.
Yeah.
Just to confirm that.
Yeah,
That was a punch in the face. Otherwise, I figured.
I'm just so bad at not saying it that I feel like.
Oh, yeah,
I need
okay.
to say it.
That's fair.
And I'm going to actually. Did we rest since I was? Yeah, we did.
We didn't long rest.
We
did
short
long
rest.
We short rested.
You have one
So-
level. You've used your free frenzy, so any frenzy would go exhaustion.
Okay, cool. I will reckless attack this guy here.
All right, swing away.
Alrighty.
Bandit Archer, as he was aiming down at Radagon, now seeing you charge up, turns his bow towards you.
Oh, so close. A lot. 23.
That hits.
I roll for damage. 1d12. Oh, I use a different part of it. It's rolling.
Oh, the
Processing.
new die.
It's rolling. And that is. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. 5. 8 plus 4 slashing plus 2. So 14 slashing
All right,
Nice.
14 slash.
for my first attack.
All right, awesome. So as you land on the rock and come down, you just hack right into the side of his arm, almost dropping the bow and trying to pull it back up again. Roll for your second
I'm
attack.
gonna roll second attack. I'm gonna stop it to it's a lot. So 23.
Okay,
Five,
that
10,
hits.
15,
Yeah.
17, 24, sorry. And then 1d12 stopped on not as good. 6. So 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 2, so 12.
Okay.
Slashing.
Awesome. Comes down on the one arm as he kind of almost drops the bow in, and you just come up on the other side. As you see the blood spurt out the right hand side of his arm. You can almost see the muscle tissue just kind of drooping out of his bicep as he tries to kind of like pull the bow back up again.
I should have rolled twice on those because it was a reckless.
Reckless, yeah.
See if
You,
get any
can
crits.
see if you get a crit. Go ahead.
Either that or I'll just pull the reckless back.
Well, no, we'll do the reckless. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so rolling d20.
The first one.
Now that I know I hit, I don't want them to have advantage.
Well, no, it's still. Yeah, no crits. You're good.
No crits? Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, this guy, whoosh, one side, the other side. Blood already pouring out of him before he could even react. Anything else for you movement-wise? I think you used all your movement anyway.
You used all my movement. Do I have any bonus actions or no? No,
You raged, yeah.
Yep, that's it for me.
All right, so Francis is up. So Francis, seeing Radagon attack, kind of shakes his head, rushes forwards, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Tees up beside him and takes an attack at the ones already damaged. 1, 5, 10, 15,
When
20,
Francis
25,
gets up beside him, he's
30.
gonna go, I just got all this gold. I wasn't gonna hand it over.
Actually, he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. He's going to move to there. And he is going to, he pulls out his shield. See him kind of flick the shield and the blades come out the side. He mumbles a few words and you just see him kind of like, almost looks like he's shoving something on either side of him. And you see this little wave go out. And Scar, Val, and Radagon, you're blessed.
Hey.
So you add a 1d4 to your attacks and saving throws.
Nice.
And he will use that spell. All right, and he just readies himself for an attack, as he has no other bonuses to do. So reeling from the necrotic damage pulsing through this bandit, he shakes it off. He looks at you, Radagon, kind of just ducks his head a little bit. You see the anger in his eyes. He just pulls out his sword and his dagger, and he just lunges straight forwards with 2 attacks. Slashing with the sword first. 11, I'm assuming misses.
That does.
And in the right hand coming across, going right in for the rib cage. 16 to hit.
A 16 would hit, and I'll let it hit because if it's just the dagger, I'll let it hit.
All right, so the double-bladed dagger goes into, you can see it almost separate your 2 ribs on the left-hand side. Just wins, and it's 14 damage, piercing damage.
What? A dagger? All right, I want to use my reaction to shield that thing. What the heck?
But you can't see it. You can't do it after the damage. It's when you
I
get
know,
hit.
that sucks.
Oh, that's a wild dagger.
You know, it's funny. I'm pretty sure one of you guys actually have one of these and should already know what it does, but it's all good.
We
Bro, I
haven't
should've-
identified it. You haven't let me sit down and identify it yet.
If I would have known there was
haven't
a
let you.
dagger that deals 14 damage, I would have used shield. So dumb.
So he withdraws the double-bladed dagger, and you see the blood coming out of the side of Radagon right now. And he just smiles up at you as the other bandit from the back starts charging. 5,
Actually,
10,
I want to
15,
react
20,
to that. Can I react with
25,
Hellish Rebuke?
30. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm
And
freaking
he's
cooking
gonna
this
use
guy.
his
Dex
dash.
save.
Okay. See if he's got any pluses. So 11 plus. Dex save is -1, so 10.
Sweet, he
What kind of bandits
fails.
don't have dexterity.
He's going to take
Melee
28
ones.
points of fire damage.
28 points of fire.
2 10s and a 2. Or, no, 2 10s and an 8. I'm retarded.
Is that fire or is that just a dagger?
That was a dagger with fire.
Yeah, so as this guy pulls out the dagger, Radagon just... You see the flames erupt from the ground and just completely burn into this guy. You see the edges of his clothing start to ripple up his arms as the fire takes over, and he just reels in pain. He's looking real bad, really hurt right now. The other bandit charging up from the other side of the fire, seeing Scar completely wreck into the archer, starts running there, and he uses an extra his movement, all of his movement, his action, to jump up on the rock and position himself with Scar ready for an attack. The archer that Scar was hacking into takes his bow, no time to switch over to his weapon, so he just takes his shots at disadvantage right into Scar. Ooh. So with disadvantage, he has 2 arrows lodged, lets one go with disadvantage, so it's only a 10, so he misses. And the second
I'd like
one,
to think it more or less bounces off my rugged body.
No, he pulls the arrow. I would just imagine Scar would just go.
Yeah. Just like push this whole thing aside, like plink.
with disadvantage, the other one was also a 13.
Yeah.
So
I
the
just
archer
walk the whole bow and arrow away, and it just like the string just like buckles, and like both arrows fall to the ground and clink.
yeah, you see these little poof poof, little tiny explosions as each of the arrowheads just fall down on the rock in front of you.
Firecrackers, nice.
And the archer, seeing what happened to his bow, just drops on the ground and pulls out his swords, ready for the next round. Radagon, you're up.
Radagon's going to look at the gentleman who stabbed him. That hurt a bit. So, in retaliation, I hope you don't mind. And he's going to hold his hand up, kind of like in front of the guy, and his sword's going to appear out of thin air, and he's going to slash down the guy with his attack, his first attack, and then the second one, he's going to run at the guy in the red hood.
Okay.
First sword attack is a 21 to hit.
Okay, that hits. Roll for damage.
This one is a D8. We'll use this cool green shiny die. It's a 6, and I get a +3, so 9 points of slashing, I think.
Yep.
Piercing, slashing, one of the two. Does this person happen to be a celestial?
Giant? No, he is not a celestial. No.
Dang. Okay. Does that kill him?
All right, so yeah, as you see the necrotic still pulsing through, you see the fire erupt, the blood dripping from the double-blade dagger as he's kind of still wincing, and then you just slice right across his chest, and he just instantly stops moving and drops to the ground.
And as Radagon slashes over at the Red Hood guy, he's going to go, now you can give me all your gold. And that'll be a 19 to hit.
Okay, 19. As the sword comes down, the warrior pulls up his sword and ching, parries it away and just gives you a grin. We'll see about that. As he parries your attack.
Okay, I was like, 19 doesn't hit? What?
Yeah, I was about to turn. All right, that's all my second level spells, but I still have a reaction now. So Radagon.
Oh wait, did you roll your 1d4?
Oh, I did not. That's for an
thought
attack
you-
roll.
Attack.
You used the reaction.
The 1d4 is the blast that he has from Francis. This could push him over the parry.
That's a 3. What I roll? A 19, so 22.
22, and he was 3, 20. Oh, so you do hit. Roll for damage.
Oh, let's go. Thank you for reminding me about the abilities
Son
you
of
give
a
us.
Well, it's not
That's
used
a
very
max.
much, so I'm going to remind you guys for a little while, and then you're on your own.
Gotcha. I just rolled max damage, so that'll be 11 points of slashing.
Ooh.
And I'm pretty sure he looks like a celestial, so can I just go ahead and roll the extra d6 damage?
If you had said it right, maybe, but no. Celestial. No, he's not. No. So yeah. So as you come down
Celestial.
with the sword, and he grins at you, and he lifts his sword up to parry, and the second that his sword is about to connect with yours, poof, poof, disappears and reapparates as you slice down into him. Ah! Look of surprise and shock on his face.
Oh, were you not expecting that? You seem so confident. And Radagon is going to utilize his movement.
Okay.
Are there any trees nearby?
There's lots of trees. There's like a green one here, there. Green one's behind where you came from and to the south.
How tall is this tree right here?
It's about 35 feet.
And would you say it's like an oak, a chair? I'm just kidding. That doesn't matter. I'm going to run up the tree.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. So you can get 10 foot up the tree.
Yep, I'm going 10 feet up the tree.
Okay. You just see Radagon just, I'm assuming kind of just slowly walk over gradually, and you see him kind of just go horizontal and start sideways walking up the tree.
Yes.
And the guy's still clutching his wound.
Yep, perfect. And I should be out of melee range, so I am chilling.
Okay, so Val, you're up.
All right, so I just read that rogues get advantage when attacking from a hidden position.
As long as you're hidden, yeah. Like if you roll a stealth and you're hidden, they can't see you, then yes.
Well, am I hidden? I assume I am. I haven't made any actions, and I was hidden before.
I guess you'll find out. It doesn't really matter. Everybody's engaged with
Well, I
somebody.
need to know to roll for advantage or not if I attack.
You are. You have yet to unveil yourself. After this attack, you would have to use action to hide.
I know. All right. So I am going to attack this guy here, next to Scar.
The guy that just arrived?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay, though. So that's 8 plus 7, and my 1d4. 4. So 8 plus 7, 15, 19.
19 hits.
Okie dokie. So first, I will do my 1d6. So that's 3 damage, and then I will do my 3d6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 3 plus 4. I lost my math. 17 damage.
17 damage, nice.
And then my bonus action, I'm going to hide.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Dirty 20.
20. Okay, good to know. You feel sufficiently hidden. Anything else for you?
Nope.
Alrighty. All right. So as the fight's rolling on, Scar, you hear some movement from the tent just on the other side of the rock, and you see the lady that received the message earlier approach out, holding 2 swords in her hand, surveying the battle area. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she's gonna walk over towards. She looks over, sees it looks like the barbarian on the rocks covered by 2 of her men, no problem, and proceeds to walk over to Francis. 30, 40, 50.
She dashing?
She's gonna use her dash to get right over to him.
No, but is she dashing? Like,
yeah,
she handsome?
No. So as she gets closer now, Scar, now that you're closer and you see her walk by, you can see this kind of flowing golden hair. She's wearing this green kind of studded leather gear. It looks like there's small metal studs throughout the entire thing. She's walking complete with confidence as she pulls out the 2 swords. She doesn't look disturbed by what's happening whatsoever. As she reaches Francis, she is not able to do anything with her bonus action, so she's going to stay there. I don't think it was very wise of you to come to the camp. As she waits for her attack.
Oh, we're not very wise, bitch.
And then Scar, from your vantage point, you see a second individual start to exit the tent. This one in a purple full cloak and robes, pulled right over, face mask down in the bottom, bringing up 2 hands. You see now, operate out of his hands, what looks like 2 whips as he starts moving them in circles. And here, as he disappears from your view, and he appears behind Francis and takes his attack. 14 that misses.
Where'd he go?
And that attack hits So you guys see behind Francis just appearing, 2 whips coming out. One just whips around, and you see almost like this black energy come from the end of this whip just soak into Francis as he takes 16 damage.
He has to roll his concentration check too.
Yep. Which he fails, you guys. So you just can't hold the concentration. You all lose your bless. So no more 1d4s.
Nice.
And as you guys see this attack happen, and you're kind of looking over at this guy with the whips, you kind of see him almost vibrating and shifting from side to side. It almost looks like there's 2 or 3 of them moving in quick succession to the left and right of the middle figure.
Would you say he's blurry?
Not quite blurry. It almost looks like there's an actual one of them there.
Okay.
So the Radagon, you see as the bandit you kind of walked away from as you slice down on him, kind of clutching the wound. He looks up now to see the reinforcements coming in, see the grin reappear, and he turns to attack Francis. He pulls out from his back, he pulls out a great sword and takes a swing. Misses. So as the great sword comes down, Francis last second pulls up a shield, ping, and then taking the second swing, brings up his short sword and ching, manages to parry it off. Francis kind of leaning over, panting now, looking around at the situation, covered by 3 bandits. Scar, you're up.
Is one of them dead? I still have. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
All right. You guys handle them.
And I'll just I'll hit the guy in front of me.
All right, swing away.
Ooh, actually not that great. 16.
16. I'm sorry, was that the archer or the other one?
The archer.
The archer. Okay, yeah, that hits.
All right. 1d12. Fine. Oh, 12 plus 4 plus 2. 12 plus 4 plus 2. 18 points of slashing damage. It looked like I didn't roll much, but I forgot it was a d12.
Yeah. Yeah, so as you lunge forward with your greatsword, you just go right through this guy's chest and almost lift him up a little bit. He kind of like slips down a little bit on your sword as you just pull it out, and he just flops to the ground and slides off the back of the rock as he is deceased.
Get off my rock! Now you, welcome to the rock.
And I swing down on him.
Okay.
That's gonna be 18 to hit.
18 hits.
D12. 11.
11 does not hit.
No, that's my damage, honey. 15 plus 2, 17 points of slashing damage.
Damn, Scar's on
Yeah.
fire.
Scars of Savage.
I'm just gonna like double check I'm rolling this right. Yeah,
Okay.
11.
Yeah. So as you, the other guy falls off your sword, you turn around, just slice right across the chest from nipple to nipple, opening this guy up. You can just separate his leather armor right in the middle. He's already panting, trying to hold the wound closed. He looks really hurt.
Okay. What can I do for a bonus attack? Can I push him? No.
Nope.
Can I run through him?
You can walk without pushing him over.
I would say that this is worth the point of exhaustion. Just saying.
But I can't do that now, can I?
As far as I know, you can activate frenzy at any point.
Well, you can, but use your bonus action to activate
Yeah.
it. So you still won't get an attack this turn.
Oh, I thought you said you get the attack when you activate it. Isn't that
No,
what
it's your bonus action. No, it's your bonus action to use rage and or frenzy. So you're utilizing your bonus action to change it into a frenzy, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
Oh my god. Please no.
But I thought last game you said like because it was a gray area, like I'll
Yeah, but I think we've determined the actual rule behind it now. So he said last game he'd let you do it, but it's
what is
to
the
use
rule?
the frenzy. It burns the bonus action.
Yeah.
So on your next turn, you'll have 3 attacks.
Right. Go on.
Go on.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess I'll. Yeah, I guess I'll frenzy.
Okay. Frenzied. So you'll get 3 attacks on your next turn.
Okay. Yay. Oh, I'm going to. Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna move over here. Actually, can I still move? Right.
Yeah, you still get your movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm still staying in range of him, but I just want to move to the other side of the rock.
Okay, yeah, as he's clutching his chest, you just kind of slowly wander around him.
I'm gonna be killing you soon, so I'm just gonna get in position here.
So casual.
Yeah. Oh, that looks rough.
That's it for my turn.
20, 20, 30, 40, 60. Okay, perfect. Okay, so as it happens, you have a better view of Francis now. He looks pretty hurt, looking around, kind of confused. You kind of just see him close his eyes for just a second, and you hear boom, 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 as you see his horse charging from the north and ramming right into the bandit that is behind him.
Hey, we got a horse.
It rears up with its hooves, trying to knock him over, which he does not. So the bandit, oh, it's disadvantaged too. The bandit sees it coming and just kind of shifts slightly out of the side. The horse just stops its movement, ready to try and assist Francis as the attack comes from the horse. Francis, taking a look around, see what his options are. He is going to... He's going to look at the bandit leader. He's like, okay, I guess I have to do this then. And he lunges forward with his short sword.
I thought it was gonna kiss her.
Oh, yeah! And lands with a crit.
Oh, lovely.
Which he's going to dump a... Smite him to 2d8.
Please one tap this chick.
All right. So lunges forward, and as she's smiling with the 2 swords, goes to move out of the way at the last second. He takes a step to the left and just lunges it into the side, and you just see her pivot to the right as the sword enters her side. As he hits her 4, 9, 16, 22 damage.
Let's go.
You see this red radiant light just shoot out from the sword. You can almost see it kind of radiate from the left-hand side of her as it just shoots into her body. Just sort of, completely unexpected. And then he pulls out his sword, takes another swing at her. Does that hit? It does not. So as he takes the other swing, she now kind of predicting his movements is able to just ping, just parry it away with her sword. Francis panting pretty heavily, looking hurt, but he's hanging in there, and that will be Francis's turn. So Scar, as you work your way around the bandit, a lot of blood pouring out of him. He slowly kind of turns himself around and takes a swing. 2 swings.
So brave.
25 to hit. The sword comes through with a sword. Ching. So it's 11 slashing damage, so reduced to 5.
Hey, what was that for?
You'll die by my blade. And he shoves forwards with his double-bladed dagger. 17 to hit.
Yeah. Great. What's the dagger? 30.
Well, it'll be 19, but halved, so 9.
What is it really?
9 damage.
19 with his dagger.
Yeah, it's a 2d8 plus 5.
What's his sword do? 78?
Is his dagger
Is that the double-bladed dagger?
It's the same as the sword.
is the does he just call his sword dagger as like some sort of joke?
Maybe if you guys investigate more and talk to people and find out where they're getting their stuff, who knows?
Yeah.
It could be anything.
Now we're gonna go harass the barkeep again.
I'm
still
taking
only level
all of these
5, so
daggers.
we don't really do any of that stuff.
I'm
Yeah, bro's
taking
like,
all
oh,
of
just a
their
casual dagger.
Yeah, so 9
We're-
damage.
Pardon?
So yeah,
Another
just
9?
no, just a
No.
9.
Yeah, the more you talk, you get 9 damage every second.
I just didn't see you take 9 off your health, so I was just making sure.
Well, how much have I? Is it not updated? I should be at 36.
Oh, I only see 46. Maybe I was going to refresh. Let me refresh.
Maybe it's because I haven't clicked off it yet. Has it now changed?
Oh, hold on, I just refreshed. Yeah, it's updated now.
Okay.
Boy fix.
Yeah, I see the old health on mine token too for some reason.
All right,
Good.
and that is the bandits go. He is, yeah, he's looking pretty damn rough. Radagon, you're up.
Radagon is going to see the second wind from good old Mr. Francis. Radagon is going to scale further up into the tree to make sure he's out of all ranged weapon, or not ranged weapons, but melee weapons. So I kind of like picture him going up to the very like top of the tree, and then he's like standing at the top of it, and he's gonna look down, and he's gonna go, "I have quite the view from up here," and then he's gonna hold his finger down over them, and you're gonna see the black magic fiery aura appear, and he's going to blast this guy away. And then he's going to see that the horsey's got this guy, so he's gonna just send both at this the red dude that tried to rob me.
Okay.
The nerve of some people. The first attack is a 22 to hit,
22 hits.
and then I'll just roll my second one. That is a 20 plus 6, or yeah, plus 6. So I crit on the second one.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
the
that
first
definitely
one,
hits.
I'm gonna roll my new bulky D10.
Okay.
Not bad. 9. I get a plus 3, so 9 points of force damage on the first attack.
Mhm.
And then, so just double check. I am auto dealing max damage, and then I roll one more.
You got it.
Okay. Oh, thank God. I love this game. 9, 10, 11, 12.
I just want to put it out there. Anytime anyone dies, I am immediately searching for any daggers on the ground.
Yes. So 22 points of damage on the second attack. Because I rolled a 9 and I get a plus 3.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. So do I do the plus 3 is only once?
No, it's on both your attacks.
Well, I mean, like even for the crit.
Yeah, it's just once. Yeah.
Okay, so the 22 for the second one,
Okay. Fine.
and I will use the 10-foot throw
Yeah.
both times.
All right. 10, 15,
Critting
20.
is so strong, but I hate getting critted.
Yeah, as you flick these out, this guy is now focused on Francis, kind of grinning with the extra support he's getting right in his side. 2 times, just his energy just spreading throughout him. He is looking really, really hurt right now.
And Radagon's gonna kind of wave at him. I'm gonna get your money after you're dead, and that'll be it forever for him.
Forever.
Smacks up
I
against
didn't mean
his
to
feet.
say
Yeah.
Radagon dies.
And I'm out.
Quits the game.
All right, perfect. Nice work. Val, you're up.
Bless.
All right, so I'm going to target the beautiful blonde.
Okay. Yeah, roll with advantage.
I rolled a natural 1 and a natural 20.
Hey.
Nice.
So So with the crit, I get max damage on all my dice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so instantly that's 24 damage plus 4. So, well, I won't even put the modifier in. I rolled a 1 there. Okay, so 24 plus 11, 35 damage plus 4, 39 damage.
39 damage, 1 hit. Wow. That's awesome.
How do you want to do it? She better be dead.
Those Francis is kind of like getting ready for his next attack, and he just all of a sudden sees this one in front of him, like with the grin, just like her eyes just widen and just like shudder for a second, and now she just looks completely decimated, and he's just kind of looking around like, what?
And then I will bonus action hide.
Okay, roll stealth.
12 plus 7.
Damn.
19.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. You feel sufficiently hidden.
Excellent.
Scar, roll a perception check for me.
Sure. 17.
Okay. So you
I lied,
hear
it's 14. It's 14. Sorry.
14?
14. Yep.
Okay, then you don't hear anything.
You don't hear anything.
You go deaf. All right.
Oh, I also, sorry, just quickly, I telepathically say to Radagon, this is still only 6. There should be one more.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. So the somewhat looks like leader of the bandits, after feeling this intense pain and shock, looking around, not knowing where she was hurt from, is assessing her situation.
Reaction.
Okay.
It's like a main character that can't die.
She just takes a knee after.
No. So, in a fit of panic, she closes her eyes and she brings her 2 swords up and does a hand motion and just throws them out to the side, and a sphere of darkness just opens out, centered on her for 60 feet. 60 feet.
So we're all in the thing of darkness now.
Let me draw it out here. Wherever it is, 5, 10, 30. Okay, so we'll say this is this darkness here now is encompassed. Even dark vision can't see through it. Everybody within this is in blackness right now.
So you can't, like, even if you have like a light, you can't see it, or
No. It's essentially anybody within
I
this
don't
is blind.
I do not see anything.
Refreshing the page that time kicked out all of my stat blocks and everything. So every time I do something, I gotta like bring it back up again.
oh shit.
Sphere.
I
I made
still- I
it too
don't-
big. My bad. It's only a 15-foot sphere.
I just refreshed the page and I don't see anything.
Okay. Cool.
I'll believe you.
Is it like
There you go.
actually visible?
15-foot sphere. Oh, I'm drawing it on the GM level. My bad. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then she is going to do something in the black that you guys don't know.
Insight check.
And that's all she can do.
You did that not on your DM screen, by the way.
Yeah.
No,
I
I know,
can
but
See her.
she's
Okay.
walking into plain view outside of the blackness. Like it's only black in this circle. It's like a sphere of blackness. So Radagon would be able to see her
knows
walking
where
out.
she is.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
You should like teleport there, is what you're saying.
No. She ran out.
She was like, "That was scary."
Wait, you said she walked out? Did she walk out or run out?
She ran out.
She ran
Does
out.
this
Okay.
prevent reactions from my good friend Mr. Francis?
Yeah, he doesn't see, or he didn't see where she went, so now he didn't take a reaction.
He's a disappointment.
Did you hear her running?
Yeah, once she got outside, she took her sprint. Yeah, she stealthily walked. I don't know why I'm explaining, but she stealthily walked her way out of the darkness, and then when she knows she's being seen, she ran.
Okay, so she used like a dash?
No,
No, she used an action to conjure that spell.
Right. So she walked and then she ran.
yeah, like just she walked for the sake of game rules.
What kind
she
of
walked.
pace was it? Was it like a brisk pace? Was she casually walking?
What are we
Does she look
doing right now?
confident
Like,
still, or
why are we
does she-
doing this?
Well, I mean, if someone casts darkness and then just like boss walks out of there like nothing's happening, then maybe that's like a tell sign that she's, feeling good about herself.
Did
but
she just use her movement, or did she drink a potion?
did she say anything while she was running? Like where the fight ring is?
Roll a perception check.
I will.
Does she have high heels on?
Oh, this is actually quite good. Doesn't matter because you're gonna fuck me over. 19 plus 0. It's 19.
As you intensely close your eyes, you lean your ear towards the area, and you just hear general fighting. You don't hear anything yelling.
Oh, that makes sense.
She slowly walked to the edge, and then she briskly moved, using her walk speed to get into the trees.
Can I
Radagon
tell
has
if she's used a bonus action?
Shut up. You hear the flaps of a blue dragon above. As she calls forth,
Hey, I killed you!
I am back, Scar! All right, so
Doug!
resetting, Radagon, you see, you see this bandit kind of run out of this black circle, trying to get in amongst the trees, but you can clearly see where she is. Scar, you don't quite see her from where you are, but you kind of hear the running as she exit the circle.
Does she see me? That's a legit question.
You don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know that.
I guess Radagon will just shout to her before he attacks her.
Can you see me?
So the bandit with the red hood, after getting blasted twice, getting shunted to the side, and seeing this black dome appear and his apparent leader run off to the south, he starts booking it at 10, 15, 20, and he dashes. This isn't worth it. I'm out. He starts running. He does not have a bonus action dash, so that is him. So Scar, you're up.
Leave your dagger.
Oh.
Hey, he's still in Eldritch Blast range.
Yeah, but you can't see him.
Oh, he can't. Yeah.
How tall is this orb?
It's 15. It's a 15-foot radius all the way around.
So I could see him. I'm 35 feet in the air.
Yeah, but it's a downward angle. We're gonna have to get into weird math to figure that out.
Damn it. All right. I'm gonna see this guy
javelin?
running. What?
You have a javelin?
Yeah, of course I do.
We got a runner! Oh, well, hold on.
And I raise my sword and bring it down on the guy that's bleeding out in front of me.
Okay.
Almost forgot that.
Oh, sorry.
It's gonna be reckless attack too. 'Cause why
Okay.
not? No, it's definitely not a hit. Oh, that's definitely a hit. 10, 15, 19 plus a bunch. Damage is 7 plus 4 is
7 plus 4?
11
11. Yeah.
plus 2.
All right. How do you want to fell that guy?
I want to do it very like briefly and almost very distracted because I'm like kind of like looking at the guy running and I'm like, oh sorry, and I clunk him down in like right through the face, like twist as I'm starting to turn and run after him. Hey, get back here! We're not done killing you. And so I gotta hop off. Yeah, I'm just gonna hop off. I can't. Oh, oops. I'm gonna hop off.
Okay.
To about here. Because that should give me range on both, right? Yeah. Okay. I'll hop off, run up to here, pull out my javelin. And does my I can reckless attack 2 javelins, can't I? Or sorry, my frenzy would allow me to throw javelins too, right? So just extra attack.
Yeah. We'll say I think it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's he can do any type of attack with the
even
the
ranged.
Okay, I'm gonna throw the first javelin. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus. So 16 for the first javelin.
Sorry, to the Red Hood or the lady?
The guy running.
Okay, guy running. Okay, got it. Got it.
16 to hit.
So stop blocking. 16 to hit is no. Bounces off the shoulder. Ping.
Ah!
Yeah.
Oh,
You almost knocked him down. He's like,
hold on, because I'm still reckless attack, right? Those still count.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 16, 17. So that one hits. No, fuck. Hold on. Did I roll twice already?
you only said one of them.
You only said one.
So then I'm like 23 on that one.
Okay,
17.
so that one hits, yeah. He brings his sword up to try and parry it off, but he just can't even. He's so weak, he can't even get it, and just lodges in his shoulder.
What is that? 1d6 plus 4, which is this one. 6. Nope, I'm wrong. 4. Jesus, this is confusing.
4. Okay.
4 plus 4, so 8 plus 2, 10 points of damage.
All right. So as you launch your javelin and it pierces through kind of his shoulder blade, it actually lifts him off the ground and it goes ping and kind of like pierces him to the rock, and he's just there unmoving. He is dead.
Are you dead? I don't want to throw any more if you're not dead, or if you are dead. Are you dead? All right, I think he's dead. And I just turn around with another javelin. Do I see anybody to throw this at?
So roll a perception check.
Okay, come on, baby.
That'll take up your last attack, then.
Not good. Plus 0, 14. I'm not blessed or anything?
No.
No, 14.
So as you turn to look for your next target, you actually see a bandit crouched in the tent to the south of you.
Oh,
Hey, are you fighting us? Yeah, fuck it.
and I just throw the.
I'm just a courier.
Oh wait, is he crouched?
He's crouched. He's trying to hide.
Oh, did he say he's just a courier? I'm running in there because I have some movement.
Yeah, you can move in there. Yeah, he's not like laying prone. He's just kind of like trying to lean up against and hide. But
Okay.
seen him.
All right. I'm actually gonna swing on with my sword. Oh wait, did I already? No, I haven't attacked him yet.
No, yeah, you're good to go.
Okay, it's okay. I'm gonna swing down on my sword. Did he yell at me that he's a courier though?
Yeah, but he looks exactly like the bandit archers.
Yeah, okay. It doesn't matter either way. I'm killing him. But, I just wanted to know.
But he did, yeah. He's like, oh, just a courier.
Don't try to reassure me. No, he's still bad.
You're still dying.
No, I don't fucking care. Yeah. So I'm gonna swing down on him. It's going to be 4. 11.
Okay, so as you swing down, he kind of like regains his senses a little bit from being so scared, and just kind of jumps to the side, and your sword goes about 2 inches into the ground. Dust spurts
Hey.
up.
Don't move.
Hey, I wasn't trying to.
Oh, that's worse.
And I whisper to my sword and I break it into 2 pieces.
All right, don't move.
He just his eyes just open up wide at you, looks at you.
And that'll be it for my turn.
All right. So Francis, incomplete darkness, doesn't know where he's going. So he's going to try and work his way out. Safety wise, he'd go back the way he came from Radagon. So
Bonk.
Hey, sorry, friend.
So yeah, as he exits, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he'd see her down here. So he'd probably get to about there. Where is he? Yeah, seeing the leader start to make a run for it. He calls his... Damn it, he can't do anything from here. He is going to... Yeah, he's going to hold his action for somebody comes in range to attack. And then his horse, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30, charges. It just hooves up, tries to smack down the leader of these bandits. And rolls a 12. So the bandit leader, blood coming out of her, but still conscious enough to kind of duck out of the way as the hooves hit the ground. And misses the attack. All right, so Scar, in the tent, you see this this guy now kind of looks a little bit more alert. He pulls out his 2 swords, like, I really am just a courier, please. He kind of holds his swords up and tries to back up beside you as he goes
don't move, I
past.
said. Drop the weapons.
I have to deliver the message.
Deliver it to me.
So he moves
Is he
away.
leaving?
Are you doing an opportunity attack? Yep.
Yeah.
He's trying to leave.
Well, I have to attack, right? I can't grapple him.
Yeah, you have the melee attack. Yeah.
What about push?
No, it's a single melee
No,
attack.
it's just a melee attack
All right.
because it's a reaction. You don't have time to like plan it or whatever. Yeah, you don't
5,
have to
10,
attack.
15.
All right.
17.
Okay. 17.
Yeah, plus stuff.
That definitely hits, for sure.
So it's my, what do I? Because it's my 1 sword then, I guess. Because I have 2 of them.
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Okay. So my 1 sword is 1d6. Oh, that makes it easier. Okay. That is a 3 plus 4 plus 2.
9 damage.
9. Yeah.
9.
All right. As he starts to try away, he thinks you're letting him go, and he turns and kind of starts to run, and just right across his back, he just lurches forwards.
I
As
said
he
don't
feels
move.
the pain. Ah! And then he will use his dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, Radagon, you're up.
Radagon is going to see the lady running, and he's going to go, "Come now, you don't need to run from us. You were so brave a minute ago." And he's going to hold his little hand out, and he's going to do it again. First roll is an 18. I'm Eldritch Blasting her, by the way. It's, you know, what I do.
Yeah, I figured. 18?
Yep, and the second one is a 19 on the die, so... and that was an 18 and a 19 on the die, so plus 6. I'm assuming those whack.
All right, how do you want to do this?
Radagon is going to not propel her forward, but instead of them being like these big forceful things, they're going to be kind of like these smaller beams that, like, one's going to come through like her top right near her shoulder, and then the second one's going to kind of like go through her stomach and just kind of pause her in place.
Okay. All right, so yeah, they both blast hit. And she just hits the ground unconscious. You can kind of see this purple energy just still emanating from her shoulder and her hip, almost like Radagon's kind of just pulled back that last little killing blow as she lays unconscious on the ground.
So the darkness dissipates. We can see this guy now.
Correct.
Nice.
And as the darkness dissipates, I guess I've already used my action, so I guess I won't. Radagon talks too much, so I'll just end my turn.
All right, Val, you're up.
All right, so I will attack. That's not bad. 16 to hit.
You're hitting the okay.
It's the only one I can see.
Yeah, sorry. I gotta bring this thing up again. I shouldn't have refreshed my page at one time. 16 to hit. It does not hit.
Okay.
And roll at disadvantage, actually, when you're attacking.
Why?
Well, for you, it would be normal
Yeah, normal.
because you have advantage right now.
Okay. So, just
It's still sneak attack.
yeah, because I wasn't sure. Okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna miss 2. It was a 5, so plus 7 is only like 13. So
Okay.
nothing happens.
Yeah, he's just still standing there with kind of the 2 whips, just kind of circlet, surveying. He feels nothing.
I'm still hidden. I take it then.
Yep. Yep. So death saving throw fails. All right,
Wait, hold on.
so
What? Death saving throw.
so he runs across, pulls out his 2 whips, and takes 2 strikes again at Francis. This time he kind of flicks his whip to try and get it around him.
Don't forget, Francis gets to attack first because he held his action.
All right.
Good thinking. All right, so Francis, as this guy comes into range, he looks very confident, flicking his whips up and down as Francis just lunges forwards, trying to catch him off guard. He has to roll with disadvantage. Ooh, still hits. For 8 slashing. Lunges forward, sinks his short sword into the shoulder of the other whipping, but he almost pushes himself into the sword to push it back towards Francis. Glares at him as he whips his first whip towards him. 24. All right. So you see, you guys have a pretty good advantage of this, except for Scar. But you see this whip come around and whips like 3 times around him, and tries to shake free. Oh, he does not. He's now grappled by this whip. As you see this energy pulse from the 3 kind of circular balls that seem to be the end of it, pulsing into him for 19 damage. And then he brings around his other weapon. And whoosh, now he's restrained. Aims straight towards Francis's face. Francis just enough wherewithal to just duck out of the side. The whip just goes wide. He just pulls it back. Francis still held in place. And Scar, it's your turn.
All right. So I don't see any of that.
No. You're focused on the guy who's running away to the north.
Okay. Hey! And I'm just gonna run over to him. Said don't go anywhere.
I'm doing my job.
I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
5, 6, 9 plus 14.
14 hits.
Ooh. Okay. So I'm hitting with 1 sword. So they're in 2 pieces right now.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to walk me through this. So 3 plus 4 plus 2, so 9 damage the first time.
Okay.
First swing, and then I roll damage again, right? Or do I have to roll the hit?
It's a whole other hit. Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically
All right,
3
so
separate
9.
attacks.
All right. So
Basically, if you're frenzying, there's no point in splitting your swords. The whole point of having the 2 swords is for your bonus attack to be able to be an offhand attack. So if you're frenzied, just attack with your 2-handed.
Oh, so I don't get an extra attack with the 2 swords?
No, because
You
your
don't get a
bonus
fourth.
attack is your offhand. You don't get a 4th attack. So we'll just say you're using your two
Okay.
handed
Yeah,
sword
all
right
right,
now.
so that makes sense. So I'll just roll 1d12 then.
Yeah, do that because you wouldn't have split it up.
Yeah, I thought I was getting an extra swing.
No.
So 6 plus 4, so 10, so 12 points of damage.
12. Okay, got it. Okay, second swing.
Alrighty.
Assuming you're continuing to swing.
Yeah. I will. That is
Why?
so 18 to hit on that one.
That hits.
It's obviously a hit. 1d12 is 7 plus 4, so 11 plus 2, 13.
13. Okay. Okay. He almost falls to his knees now. He's like, why? Why are you doing this? I just go over here.
I don't want to kill him. I want to
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you can still roll your attack and then
Yeah. That's like 22.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Is he on the ground now?
No.
Oh, okay. So RP'd on the ground.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 11 plus 4. No, sorry, 11. Yeah, 11 plus 4. So 15, 17 points of damage.
Okay. So you have knocked him unconscious.
Okay, great.
So as he's trying to get up off the ground, kind of scrambling, you just kind of turn the other side of your sword and bam, right in the back of the head. He just lumps down onto the ground.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna
All right.
bonus action search him for daggers.
All right. So Francis is up.
I'm actually sorry. My last 5 feet, I'm gonna climb up onto this rock.
Okay. Just gonna give you. Okay.
Yeah.
I got him.
Francis leaning over. Deep breath after deep breath. He's going to touch himself
Whoa.
and burn his last level 2 spell for 8 healing.
Yeah, against their weapons, that's nothing.
I know. Wasn't even worth it. These things are still have him grappled. The whip is still around him, so you just kind of see him brow his head, just this red energy just radiate for a second, and that's all he can do. Ben Archer, death saving throw. Fails. Oh dear. Radagon, you're up.
Radagon is going to see Mr. Francis in peril, and he's gonna do what he's gonna do. Anyone want to guess?
Love that Eldritch Blast.
The first one is an 11 to hit.
Okay, that's Miss Aruni.
Are you sure? And the second one is an 18 to hit.
Rolled at disadvantage, please.
Oh my goodness. You're dodging a nat 20, just so you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just rolled a 20. But the second one still hits then?
Still hits,
with
yeah.
With the 18.
Yeah, it does.
And that'll be 7 points of force damage, and I will yeet him back, 10 feet.
All right.
And Radagon will come down the tree.
Just shoots him back. As he flies back, he lets go of the whip. You see the end of it kind of apparates back into just kind of the handle. And Francis kind of catches himself before he drops to the ground. The guy turns his face now. You can just see his eyes showing underneath the cloak and the face mask just glaring at you.
You know what? Radagon's not going to come down from the tree.
Okay. Stay perched.
Yeah. If that guy's looking at me, I'm staying up there.
Yeah. You just blasted him.
Yeah. You mind your own business, brother. You good, Mr. Francis. Finish him. And that will be it.
Thanks for the help. Val, you're up.
So not advantage, just regular.
You didn't bonus action hide last time, did you?
You said I didn't need to because I didn't hit him.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're good. So yeah, just roll regular, but it'll be sneak damage, sneak attack if you hit.
It's a 16 again.
Alrighty, just misses. You see, you're finding it hard to kind of lock onto this target when you throw it. Just almost looks like he's moving side to side, and you can't quite focus on where you want the dagger to operate. Anything else for you?
I'll try my bonus. So is this also at advantage then?
So yeah, like an even roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be 18 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
All right. And that is 8 damage.
Okay, perfect. All right, as he's starting to Radagon, and you kind of you focus in, and you're like, you hear this little voice, "Let me help this time." And then all of a sudden you open your eyes and you just feel the dagger just hit its mark, and it's He winces back, and you see this kind of weird shaking that was happening. He just solidifies, and you can see him clear now.
Nice.
Unfortunately, now he can see me.
Okay, and the bandit girl. Oh, succeeds her death saving throw. Okay, so the remaining bandit kind of looking around the damage and destruction that's happened. And he just grits his teeth, and he just charges forward towards Francis and just unleashes at him. Swinging his whips twice towards him, critically hitting.
Uh-oh.
7, this one's 8, 20, 26. The whip comes around. You guys see it just whip around his face and down towards his neck, and just you see the wincing of pain. And as he reels back the whip, Francis falls to the ground unconscious. He looks up, Radagon, he looks up towards you.
Radagon
5,
waves.
10, 15.
Hi, Francis.
He looks up and smiles, and you see this mist dissipate. And as you look up, you see him right above you, crouched on this large branch that's right above you, and
I'm at the
down
very
towards
top
you.
of the tree.
Oh, he's at a higher,
at the
higher
35.
top.
Oh, I didn't hear you. You went to the very top?
Yeah.
I thought you were
said,
10 feet up.
No, the
No,
very.
he moved up again on his next turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. So he appears on the branch below you, looks up,
Sounds like
and-
disadvantage.
lets his whip shoot up towards you. 23 to hit. So that is 12 damage.
Yes, and then I will respond to that attack. Nice. Radagon is looking a little rough though. He needs to make a dex save.
What are you doing?
Hellish Rebuke.
Do you have a spell slot left for that?
Yeah, Hellish Rebuke is the first and second level. Like it goes all the way up. I have 2 first level spells available.
Okay. How many spell slots do you have total? Don't you have 3 level 1? Like you have 3, right?
Yeah, I've only used 1 level 1 spell slot.
You've used Arms of Hadar to start, and then you used.
Oh, this is my last spell slot. You're right. I used Hellish Rebuke already, so I have 1 spell slot left.
Okay, so this is using your last one.
Yeah, I've used all
Okay.
my second level spell slots already.
Well, you only get your warlock, so they're all the same level anyway. You're always casting at the max level.
Yeah.
19.
That saves, so it'll take half damage. I'll just
Okay.
roll it on here. Is it half damage? Yeah, so 11 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And you can half that.
Thanks.
Yeah. I didn't know if you thought that was halved already, so.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, I rolled 11 in total.
Okay. All right, good to know. All right, that's that bandit's turn. Scar, you're up.
All right. Do I see any of that commotion over there?
Yeah. You're in view now, being up on the rock.
All right. You guys need help over there?
Mr. Francis is laying down, so yes, I think a little help would be useful.
Mm-hmm.
This
Go
poor
on.
man, though, is about to fall out of the tree.
Okay. The girl's unconscious, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so it's
Making
just
death saving
just the
throws right
whip
now.
guy, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to run over there. Oh shit! I wish there was like a way to move him and then it also tell you how many feet you're moving at the same time. Okay, so I can go here. I'm on this log.
Okay.
And then do I have range on this guy? Yeah. Because he's up vertically, right?
Yeah, he's just under Radagon, so he's about 15 feet up off the ground.
All right. I'm just going to, all right, hold on, I'll get him. And I just, like, you see, I just grab like a bushel of javelins out of my wherever I keep my javelins. And I'm just like, kind of like, I have them in my arm. Like, got 3 of them. I'm like, all right. And I pull the first one out and I throw it towards
Toss
him.
it out. Okay.
Can I reckless attack a javelin?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, okay.
I think you had 4 and you've used 2 and haven't picked them up yet, so I think you have 2 left, right?
I should have had 5 because I picked up an extra one.
And then I gave you some.
I don't know. I haven't been updating my thing.
Oh.
I think I gave you like 2.
You did, yeah, last time. I should have had like 5 because I have a spear as well. Like I have a javelin and I have a spear, which I'm assuming is the same thing, is it not?
I'll have to look up the damage for spear, see if it's the same.
But
for now, anyway.
I picked one up.
Well, you have at least a 3 for this attack. We'll worry about it afterwards if.
Yeah, but I think I have 4 total. Like after the okay. So that is 13 plus 7, which is 20 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And then javelin is 1d6. That is a 2, which is not so great. 2 plus 4, 6, so 8 points of damage.
Okay, very nice. As he's still staring up, and you just log it in the side of his left leg, he just winces, looks down. Ugh.
Yeah, you gotta come down now. We gotta kill you. And I like just stumble and pull my second javelin out and throw it at him.
Okay.
For 18 points of damage, or sorry, 18 to hit.
18 hits.
1d6 is a 1 plus so 5, so 7 points of piercing damage.
7, nice. Okay, pierces in through his right leg now. He's got a javelin sticking out of each. And he's just kind of hanging on to this tree trunk now, trying to keep his grip.
Yeah, I'm gonna need those back too. I'm running low. And I throw my last one at him.
Okay.
I should. Fuck, I keep forgetting to roll advantage on these. I gotta roll advantage on this one. To roll,
Yeah, reckless.
yeah. 22 to hit for that one. No crits. So that is a 1d6 still. That's better. That's a 6 plus 4, so 10 plus 2, so it's 12 points of piercing damage.
Not bad for a javelin round.
Well, it's the same as like my sword. It's still a 1d6, so it's not too bad.
Yeah. So it just catches him as he's hanging on to the kind of the tree trunk. It just catches him in the side. It's like just dangling on with these 3 javelins, just like loosely kind of flopping up and down as they're in his body. He's just trying to hang on for dear life. There's blood gushing out of almost every orifice. He looks real hurt, doing his best just to cling to life.
Just let go, man.
And yeah, that's it for me.
All
And
right.
I'm just gonna make a mental note of every body that has a javelin in it.
Good idea.
And a
So
dagger.
you put a little notebook. He's like, oh, this guy.
Javelin
Like,
here.
Yeah, I was
Drawing a
gonna
little
say, how
barrier.
good is Scar's mental notes though?
So he's got pictures of bananas in there. Like, it's not even... Okay, so Francis is up next. Ooh, fail.
And just to clarify, are you doing death saves for that bandit that he knocked unconscious?
Yeah.
You don't have to. They're stable. So if we choose to do non-lethal from the player's handbook, when an attacker reduces the creature to 0 hit points with a melee attack, attacking knock the creature out, the attacker can make this choice. The instant the damage is dealt, the creature falls unconscious and is stable.
Okay, fair enough. I will... Yeah, I'll allow that. So, Radagon, you're up.
Radagon is going to look down at the gentleman with the whips and go, and you came all the way up here to fall down. Unfortunate. And is going to... How many feet away from this guy am I?
You're about 10 feet away.
Hmm.
He's trying to scramble his way up to get away from Scar.
Perfect. So we're going to do the thing. 12, I'm assuming, doesn't hit.
Nope.
But I know a 21 does.
Sure does.
It's a 6. So 9 points of force damage. And how many feet? You said he's about 10 feet below me, so he's 25 feet in the air. I am going to launch him out of the tree.
Okay. How do you want to do this exactly?
So basically, yeah, he's gonna put his finger down, and you're gonna see the blast hit him, and it's gonna be, one that is going to launch him, and it's gonna hit him in the head, and the force is gonna just literally like slingshot him down, and he's going to dive 25 feet straight into the ground head first, and splat.
All right, perfect. As the blast comes through, and you kind of see him lose his grip as your Eldritch Blast just almost takes his head completely off. Just the whiplash with his head going back. And as it plummets towards the ground, the head just caves in as the neck just kind of and the shoulders hit the ground and then just fall over. The head completely destroyed. And everybody...
My javelin's okay.
Well, why don't we check on Mr. Francis and see if he's well?
Yeah, I'm gonna dash right there, and I'm gonna give him my greater healing potion.
Okay, as you prop him up and they're pouring it in, you see him kind of spit it out a little bit and then just kind of move up towards it to take it in. And he will definitely take that.
Radagon wants to get out of the tree and go walk over to the lady that
Oh,
was so confident for a moment.
What's the oh, you rolled it already. 10. Oh, what?
I got 3 1s and a 3.
Dang.
Yeah, I want to go to the guy that had the weird dagger that that fucking murders people. I want to take it.
Yeah, are those throwable? Because I want one too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want a second one.
we're all just gonna be dual wielding daggers.
Well, you should take the short sword. He said the short sword does the same damage.
Sure. Yeah, I'll take that too.
I just want a bunch of daggers that I can just sit up top and just throw them down.
All right, you guys ready now? After making fun of all the weapons.
Oh no, I'm
Oh, we
serious.
need them. They're OP.
Yeah, we're not making fun of them. I'm serious. I want a second one.
I almost got halved with one attack.
I'm
So as
searching
you
for the
pour the-
double-bladed dagger.
So as Francis comes to consciousness, you guys disperse and start looting.
Yes.
Perfect.
I
I
wanna-
didn't wait for
I-
Francis.
I do want to go to her though, because I have some questions.
Radagon was already headed there, so he's gonna. You said she's unconscious.
Yeah.
Or
So
I
you have two
find out as I
unconscious
go.
bodies right now. One at the south and one up by the rocks.
Does Francis still have all of the heals?
If you're asking him, he's like, yes, I've
I
got
just-
one potion left.
Did we all get one? I forget. Because
I
we
don't remember.
like 4 were stolen or something.
No, I got 3, and I gave 1 to Scar, I think.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
I have 1 left. Do you need it?
We'll probably rest here in a minute. I won't bother wasting it. We're all spent. Yeah, Radagon's gonna go over to the gal and he's gonna prop her up. He's going to lean her up against the tree, and then with his left hand, his sword's going to appear, and then he is going to slap her across the face to get her to wake up.
Okay. All right. Let's figure out the loot first, then we can have the conversation. So, who's looting which body?
I'm looting the body of the guy with that. Cause it's not on the map anymore.
Did they hit you?
The one that had the double dagger, that hit. That was like fighting. It was like the first 2 that were approached. I think it was the second
The
guy.
one, yeah,
Okay.
the one Radagon killed. I mean, like,
The two guys that are first dead that Radagon killed. That's where I'm going first.
That's where you're going first? Okay.
I'll go up on
Val?
the rock.
You're going to the rock guy? Okay.
Yep.
So on the rock guy, the archer looks like he has kind of similar to what you found almost exactly before.
2 shiny arrows.
Yeah, there's 2 shiny arrows still intact. The bow is kind of busted up, but it's kind of just a worn, basic-looking bow. He's got simple leather armor. He does have a pouch of money. There's 5 gold and 32 silver in there.
Okay.
And he has just 2 regular-looking short swords on him.
Okay, and then the other one? There were 2 guys up here.
The other one, archer, and then the bandit, right? Let me see what the bandit had. All right, so the bandit has like it looks like a strange scimitar, kind of like serrated edge on one blade, pretty simple handle, and also a double-bladed dagger, similar to what you have before. Looks like it's almost like 2 blades with a hilt that connects it. It looks pretty straightforward. You don't see anything super different about it.
Okay. We'll take both of them.
Okay.
And then I suppose at that point I'll notice the unconscious guy sitting on the ground beside the rock.
Okay. Yeah, and
And I'll
it's...
just,
Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, like, as I'm going to loot him, I'm just going to be like, there's a guy here that's not dead.
I got some questions for him.
Okay. Oh, and did I find any gold on the double dagger one?
Just the bow guy,
Okay, cool.
the archer.
Yeah, so I'll go check his body. I know I don't, like, Val doesn't know, but if he has that letter, obviously, if she finds that, I want to read it.
Okay. Yeah, you can... We'll get to that part, and we'll go to Scar next, as you guys are kind of like looting and searching through. Scar, roll an investigation. Because I forgot to get Val to do that, but I already gave you stuff.
18.
Okay.
Does it make you feel better? I rolled a 17, so...
-1, 17.
Not bad. That was a bandit. 17. Okay. So yeah, he has one of the daggers. He has a normal looking short sword that's kind of like jagged along one edge. Looks pretty busted up, but looks okay. And he has some coin as well. He has 5 gold and 16 silver.
Okay.
The guy in
Is it a pouch?
the gray outfit. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And the other one was the lead. So this one has a great sword strapped across his back, and also you find a heavy crossbow as well.
Okay, but all these weapons look fairly normal. Nothing like.
There's nothing like runic on it or anything that kind of like, looks like
So
delicate
the crossbow have like
engravings or-
some sort of like thing to kind of throw it over my shoulder, or does it have like any strapping that sometimes?
Yeah,
they
so it
have?
has a basic strap, that you could sling it over your shoulder. Yep.
All right, so I'll sling that over my shoulder. Does he have like a notch of arrows or anything?
Yeah, you can take a notch of arrows. We don't count them, but you can have them.
Okay, if I don't count them.
Just regular ammunition. We're not gonna like track. If you want to use the crossbow, you can. It's just special ammunition.
Okay, so heavy crossbow.
Yeah.
Can you give me a stat block for that?
Yep.
Oops. I don't know what I did there.
If you go click on the compendium and then type in heavy crossbow.
Yeah, I know how to do that now.
Oh, okay. Yay.
Wait, no, I don't.
We're learning. Oh, never mind. Too soon.
Not your journal, the
So
one
what did I
beside it
just
with
do?
like the
What did I
4
just-
books.
Sweet.
It's right beside your journal.
Yeah. Compendium.
Yeah.
And then heavy runic crossbow.
Heavy crossbow. And then just click and drag it into your inventory and it will automatically move everything into it.
It says no results found.
Really? Mine found it.
I've got it right here. I'll put it in for you. Hold on.
No, let me learn. Heavy. Yeah, it didn't say. That's weird. Okay, so heavy crossbow +3 or vicious heavy crossbow.
Just the regular one.
Oh, plus the 1. Okay.
No.
All right, so I'm dragging it in.
Sometimes I love you guys and sometimes I hate you guys.
True love-hate relationship.
Dragged it in. It's not letting me drag it in.
Into your inventory?
Oh, into my in my inventory.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Here, here, I'll do it.
No.
There, it's in.
God damn
I don't have
it.
time for
Yeah.
you. We're wasting valuable play time on you.
Yeah,
your
sorry,
inventory.
All right.
And he also does have a pouch of money, and he has
Okay.
32 gold, 7 silver, and 3 copper.
All right. Cool. Ready? And I'm going to. So other than that, nothing good on them. I'm gonna start heading back to my courier.
Okay. And are you okay? Never mind.
I'm okay,
so-
yeah. I'm good. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So Radagon, you go straight over and you kind of slap her across the face, right?
To reiterate, I prop her up on a tree.
Yeah.
I've summoned my sword. It's at her neck. I've got I slap her across the face, and then my hand is going to be on her shoulder.
Okay. And her eyes are still closed.
Oh, just a quick note. I picked up my 3 javelins before I left.
I was waiting. I was like, I don't want to give it to you. She looks heavily wounded. There's blood everywhere. She looks like, she might not be about to die, but she doesn't look conscious.
I'm gonna give her I'm gonna check her pockets while she's unconscious in case she's got anything on her that could be used against me.
Okay. Roll investigation.
Please have magical armor.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take her clothes off her while she's unconscious.
That is a dirty 20.
Runic undergarments, huh? Okay. They're 20. Okay, nice. Yeah. So you, as you go through her belongings, as she's hanging on to life, you find a note that is folded up, and you also find a pouch of money, and you find 2 flasks of grease.
All right, he's gonna stuff all that in his pocket, and while he's holding his sword to her neck, he's gonna pop the note up and read it.
Okay. Yeah, so it's just
You
written in
can't-
common.
sorry. I was just gonna say you can't drag from compendium when you've popped the window out.
Yeah,
of
it has
roll
to be.
20.
In the...
Oh, that's what it
my
was.
issue. Yeah. Anyways, got it now. Thanks. Okay, bye.
Yeah, so the note is you open it up and it's in common. Super easy to read. It says it says that it's the orders that you'd received, and it says to hold a position at the bandit camp and to attack anybody within range, not to enter the town, but to cut off any interactions that would happen with the town. And it's signed by Patch, and it has like this fancy looking P, like a straight down and like a big loop, a fancy looking P beside the name Patch.
Have we met a Patch? Okay. Radagon is.
Well, I assume he was asking you because we're not there.
Yeah, I was asking like.
You're asking me?
A general intelligence if I have met Patch.
Radagon is not aware of a person called Patch.
Excellent. Radagon.
I thought you were asking the guys like in your interactions.
Radagon is just going to go, huh? And as he's reading it, he's going to run his sword across her neck to finish her off.
Okay.
Asked her some questions.
Yeah, as you do that, you just see slowly the blood just pour out, and the head almost fully disconnects as you kind of just dissipate your sword back into your hand.
And then he's gonna fold over the letter, stick it in his pocket, and he's going to open his bag of money and count it as he makes his way over to Mr. Francis to see how he is doing.
Okay, so as you're counting the money, there's 73 gold, 16 silver in there.
Let me do the 16 real quick. And as he comes over, he's holding the 73 gold in the like the pouch, and he's gonna go. So, are you feeling a bit better?
No, not really. He's just leaning up against his horse has come over and he's kind of leaning up against it.
Well, not that I have any of the abilities to heal you. We can go take a rest here shortly. I don't suggest we do it here, but I saw you eyeball your purse earlier, and he's going to toss down the gold to him.
Okay, his eyes widen up a bit. This could be useful indeed. Thank you.
Just don't give it to anybody else. I trust you.
I don't plan to.
Rude.
As he tries to catch his breath. So at this time, Val would have gotten to the downed messenger. So what do you want to do, Val?
Check his body.
Okay. So as you check his body, you do find.
Do you want me to roll an investigation first?
No, this one's pretty straightforward. He's not carrying anything amazingly fancy. He's got a couple of basic short swords. Nothing fancy about them at all, and he has a note.
Okay, I want to read the note.
The note is it's kind of rolled up and kind of just tied with a small little knot. Looked like that would fit nicely in a raven's claw.
I will open it up and read it.
So open it up. Yeah, so it's written in common, and it says a request has been issued for all information available on Magnus Silverstrom. Deliver information to Ruckpo.
We just got Magnus's last name. Okay, she will fold the letter up and put it in her back pocket.
Okay. Oh, well, you hear Francis yelling over, I think we need that rest now.
After checking the body, Val is actually going to go over to the whip guy and check his body as well.
Okay. Yeah, roll investigation.
Yep.
Have I reached the unconscious guy?
While he was investigating and got the note out, you would have been arriving at that stage.
So would I have seen him pull a note out?
You see him reading it. Or her reading it. Yeah.
Her, sorry, yeah.
Oh, what was that? Anything good?
People are looking for information on Magnus.
Oh.
I rolled a dirty 20 for the investigation.
Okay.
Interesting. Did it say who it was going to?
Did it say anything else, like who it was from or anything, or was it just...
Well, it said deliver information to Ruckpo.
Oh, Ruckpo, right. Let me note that down. And I will relay that to Scar.
Can I see it real quick?
Okay. She takes it out and gives it to him.
Okay.
And I want to read it.
Yeah. So it says a request has been made for all information available on Magnus Silverstrom. Deliver all information to Ruckpo.
Okay. Okay. um. Okay. I'm going to take the note and fold it up.
Okay.
Val,
Hmm?
what about the other girl back there?
I don't know. Go ask Radagon. He's the one talking to her.
Oh, I thought you would have been over there.
I gotta make my rounds.
All right. Just checking.
I gotta start kind of like searching the guy a little bit more.
Okay. You can clearly see he's got a very simple bow. No special arrows, just basic arrows and 2 kind of ruined short swords. They look pretty basic.
Okay.
He looks a little bit less equipped than the regular
The regular ones.
archers. Yeah.
So you like older guy, you're younger guy.
He looks like a younger guy when looking at him. He definitely looks like he's a lot younger than a lot of the bandits you fought.
Okay.
He was up and coming.
Maybe late
That's why he was a
teens,
courier.
18, 19.
Okay. I'm going to. Yeah, that's all I need to do there.
Okay. So Radagon, after you slit the throat of the leader, what were you doing?
I went over to Francis. I gave him
Right,
the money.
give him the money.
And I am suggesting that we move out of the bandit camp in case others arrive. But I was going to assist Mr. Francis however he needed.
Okay. And Val, what was your investigation?
Dirty 20.
Okay. So he looks like he's wearing sort of darkened leather armor. He's got a darkened leather cloak and a face mask. In regards to what he has on him, he has these 2 kind of looks like when you've seen him fighting, you've seen a full whip, but what he's holding in his hands, it just looks like 2 handles of
I will take
whips. Okay.
I'll take that. I want his mask. Does his armor look magical at all?
It just looks like it's dyed. You can't tell if it has any specialty to it, but it is dyed in like a dark sort of black and purple.
Fuck it, I'll take it.
Loot goblins, let's do it.
How are you carrying all of this?
in my bag.
Ah,
Well, I
We're not-
sold
we're-
a lot of the weapons from before.
yeah, but how many things did you just loot there? Like we're
Not
not
a
gonna do
lot.
encumbrance, but we're gonna do
Yeah.
okay. You can't carry 14 greatswords.
No, yeah, no. But I mean, I figured 2 handles is easy to put in a bag, and then I don't know how armor goes in bags, but
Yeah, you can put that in your in your belts and stuff. All right,
Yeah.
so we'll say we're okay with what everybody has right now. You can make use of the saddlebags on the horse too,
Yep.
if need be. Oh, is it time for that rest, or what are we doing? If we're not fighting, then I can go forward a little bit more.
The fight is over. If you need to get on your horse and get to a safe distance, I do believe the town had supplies that were stolen here, and I would love to dig through it.
Radagon, I forgot one thing you found on the leader's body. My apologies. You find this sort of egg-shaped polished stone with kind of runic symbols on it, and there's a crack in the stone. My apologies.
Noted. That is going to go in my inventory, and I am going to check that out.
Yeah, and roll a history check for me.
Uh, 16.
Okay. So you know what these are. You haven't used them yourself or anything, but being from where you are and your education, you know this is a teleportation stone.
Perfect.
And I will give you the details on that shortly.
Perfect. Add custom item.
I'm just putting like basic notes. I'll get the details off Colin later.
All right, there we go.
What in the world? I can't even add something.
Okay, there we go. The one you have, I shared it with you, Luke, but the one you have does have a crack within it.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we should figure out what was stolen here, and then I think we should go back to town to get West. I think we're all pretty spent.
I don't disagree. Let's definitely take a look at what's around, see if there's anything of use for us, and then make sure we get Mr. Francis back in tip-top shape. I'm assuming this fighting ring might have a place for us to stay instead of traveling all the way back. People are saying they go there at night to watch the fights.
Or we could all West and go at night.
How close is it till nighttime?
You're at about 6 or 7 p.m. right now.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like midday when we got here.
Now all the shenanigans at the town.
No, I know, but when we were on the road, I thought it was midday.
I start staggering back to the group.
Yeah.
I need a bed. Pretty fucking soon.
Oh, well, if no one else is going to do it, I will go check the bandit that died over here as well.
Okay. So as you go over, you see one of the javelins pierce through his shoulder, still stuck in the rock.
Damn it.
And roll an investigation.
Natural 20.
That's 20. Nice. This guy has a heavy crossbow strapped to his back, and also a greatsword, which is on the ground beneath him where he dropped it.
I'm not even going to try and pick it up. Is there any gold on him?
He does not have any gold.
Okay, I will try to pull the javelin out and drag it over to Scar.
Okay, good enough. Easily done.
Let me return myself back over there, Scar.
Yeah.
She's like pulling it. You
Oh.
forgot this over there.
Oh, sorry. It's all good. I really need to figure out a place to put these. And we got a bag of holding.
Not on me, no.
I feel like I have one in another life.
Scar, is this fighting place, is it safe? Can we rest there?
I mean, it sounds like there's brutal fighting and murder nightly. So, yeah, I mean, sure. No fucking clue, to be honest. I'm pretty tired.
I
There's also
say
yeah.
we hedge our bets and we go to the fight ring. That way we're there, we have a mission there, and we'll make do with how much rest we can get. As long as Mr. Francis is healed, I will be suffice.
I mean, we can always do it the old-fashioned way. Just shut up camp, nice little wooded area, you know, have a fire.
A short I'm full health. A short rest is going to do nothing for me. I have no hit dice, and I am out of my psychic powers.
I would love a long rest. I'm at 5 health and
That's why I'm saying we should go to town.
I have to say, I could really use a good solid rest.
Is there another town nearby? Like, we got to go back to this one. Kind of shit there.
Well, until Magnus tells me otherwise, I'm staying here.
Well, let's grab what's needed from here, and then we can go, back to town, take a rest, and in the morning we'll make our way to the fight ring. Mr. Scar, I know you understand how important it is that all of your soldiers that
Damn it, Corey.
follow in line.
What?
Somebody just ran off the map because you didn't kill him.
Wait. Anyways,
Of course,
what?
Val didn't see this, so I'm telling you this is me, not as Val,
Oh.
because she didn't see it.
So what's the plan?
I think we should go back to town, but first, Radagon, are you okay with my plan with the wing?
Dear Val, I am going to hold on to this ring. I appreciate what you did for me, but I am going to keep it. For now, anyway.
Okay, whatever comes to happen to you isn't my fault. And she's gonna go and stab this guy in the chest and take his blood and like smear it on his face.
Okay. Get her.
No, not his face. Sorry, her face. She's smearing it on her face. I have a plan for it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Francis gives you a real like value. Okay.
We have to look like. I mean, I stayed at a distance, and if we're gonna make it look like we fought these bandits and beat them, we have to look like we did. I mean, all of you look like you did. I didn't.
Scar doesn't hesitate, and he like stabs the face of one and starts rubbing it on, just like blood all over.
Aren't we going to an
agree.
inn? We are going to an inn. We don't need to be filthy.
Yeah, but imagine how fucking cool we'd look walking in blood soaked.
And to the lady you've already terrified, I'm sure it's going to help a lot.
I agree.
And on that, Radagon's gonna go. Do we know where like all the stuff is that was stolen from the town?
Roll a perception check.
I'm pretty sure I get a +0, so 11.
11. Yeah, you take a look around. You don't see anything that looks like it's from the town.
Didn't we were told that stuff was stolen?
Maybe we have to go look in the tents and see if they're hiding anything in there.
Yes, there are multiple tents. Mr. Francis, would you want to wait for us while we search this real quick, or do you want to get on the move now?
I'll be fine for a little bit. And you see him put his hand on his chest and uses the last of his lay hands to heal what little he has left. I'll be fine.
And Radagon is going to walk over and look into the tent the lady was in and see what's in there.
I'll go to the north tent.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit on the log. I'm still painting myself.
Okay. Yeah, so as you guys look in, it looks just bedrolls. A couple of basic, looks like there might be rations or something, like little, not chests, but little wooden food boxes. Do you expect to see? You don't see anything like fancy chests or anything that would indicate it's from the town. You can't see anything from the town here.
And the last tent.
Same thing.
And I just want to do like
Nothing
a
special.
perimeter sweep, see if anything is like, if I see any like freshly disturbed soil, maybe they buried it.
Okay. Okay, roll investigation.
I'm scared of this one because I just rolled a nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's an 8.
An 8. Yeah, you don't really see anything that jumps out at you.
Okay, I'm gonna go down to Radagon then in this tent and just see. I mean, I don't see anything. I don't know. Maybe they didn't have it here. Maybe they sent it off.
Well, judging by the note I read, I want to reread it before I say anything else because I have the memory of a goldfish.
Okay. You bring
About
it back up
cutting
here.
off, like don't let people near or anything like that.
Yeah. So it says it was orders to hold position at the camp and attack anybody that comes within range. Don't enter the town, but cut off any interactions with the town. Signed by Patch.
And Radagon's gonna kind of like snap this letter back open by Val. According to this letter I pulled off of that lady, a Mr. Patch wanted them to cut off any interactions with the city, not to enter it though. So it is plausible that they have moved it elsewhere if they have been cutting off any kind of supply chains to the town.
They also may not have stolen anything. They may have just made people turn back.
Also possible. So, I guess let's get Mr. Francis into a bed so he may rest.
Yeah, I have to talk to him anyway. I'm gonna head over to him and fill him in on the note.
Okay. You're talking about the note that Radagon just told you about, or the one that you found on the
No,
courier?
the one I found on the courier about people wanting information on Magnus.
Okay. Oh, this is troubling. I should communicate this to Magnus. If somebody's investigating him, maybe they know about us. This is worrying.
Possible. I mean, his last name is Silverstrom, right?
I would assume so. There's not a lot of Magnuses around either.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know him very well. I've only done a few jobs for him, so.
Okay, well, let's get back to town. We can all get a room for the night and rest, or I guess the day. I don't know. We'll get to a room and we'll rest, and then I'm gonna check out some of these items I got.
And Radagon is going to assist Mr. Francis up on his horse.
Okay, he puts his arm around your shoulder. Thank you, my friend. And swings his leg up on top of the horse. So back to town, is it?
Yes, let's move.
Yep.
Would you prefer me to steer your horse for you, or are you comfortable resting on him now?
I think I've got it now. Thank you.
Understood. And Radagon is just going to stroll back the way they came to get back on the path.
Scar, are you still face painting?
I'm probably done now.
Were you going for anything
I'm pretty
specific?
red.
Or
No, like full coverage.
Okay. Okay. Roll a performance check.
Oh yeah, sure. Not good, but that might be good. 8.
Okay.
Great.
So Scar just looks like he just poured 3 pounds of blood all over himself. He's just dripping from head to toe.
I think they'll know I was involved. Anyone else want some? I got some left over, and I just like hold up entrails.
Francis just shakes his head and is trotting off.
Scar, you know you don't need to be covered in body parts and blood to be looked at as intimidating.
Oh, it's how Scar Baby stays so young.
Do you remember the time you ran away in fear from me just by a mere glare?
I do not recall that ever happening.
Well then, we can see who's more intimidating when we get back to town if you'd like. Always up for earning my coin back.
Sure.
Oh, if you want to fight him, now's your time. He ain't got nothing.
Hey, I've got some abilities still.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't
And
see
yeah.
it right now.
Scar is not Scar. Radagon's on the move as well to get back to town.
Yeah, I left with Francis, so I'm like beside the horse.
Okay. All right. Anybody wanting to do anything on the trek there? It's about a 15-minute trek down the path.
Not really. Maybe. Yeah, I gotta talk to Val, I think.
Okay.
Hey, number 2.
Hmm?
So, what do you know about, like, Magnus? I thought he, like, kind of sent us to pick you up or something. Isn't that?
That's all I know about him.
But you know he was gonna send us, or?
No. I actually thought you guys were coming from, well, I mean, I thought they were both from someone else.
Who'd you think?
I told you, my family.
Right. Mm-hmm. Go on.
There wasn't more. That was that.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Well, it's just you know about our mission here, right?
Just what Francis has told. I don't know if I know more than you.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
I don't know more than you.
Okay. Well, just keep your ears to the ground and your eyes to the wait a minute, the clouds. What did someone say the clouds were speaking to us or something? I like speak up to the rest of the group.
Oh yes, the clouds they talk to me all the time. They were telling me that there were 7 strong people nearby, and I don't know if that applied to the situation we were in. You know, depending on where you're at, you can read a cloud from afar.
Is that normal to everybody? Like we get fucking messages from the sky.
Not
Like, you're not gonna
everybody
question
is
that
as primitive as you, Mr. Scar.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and think that's a joke, because that sounds fucking stupid. You want to elaborate on how normal it is for the sky to write you messages? Can you just give me maybe another example of how this has happened to you before?
We don't think it was the sky. I have a theory that it was the puppy lady.
Ah, for fuck's sake! Seriously?
Well, I mean, I don't know if it was her, but she has magic powers. She can turn into animals. It's logical to think that she can make the clouds change shapes.
You
Right
did
again.
find it odd that somebody could walk sideways up a cliffside when that's pretty normal for me. So, one's ability to shift clouds into messages or even photos is probably.
Wait.
Well-
What do you mean you walk sideways up a mountain? Like, and she turns and walks sideways? Like, she's like, you went like this?
And as he's talking, he's just gonna like start walking up like a random tree that he sees on the side of the road, and then he's gonna go all the way up it and all the way around it and back down it.
Oh, okay, I understand. I saw you do that already. You could have just said what you did earlier.
Well, some people, and he's gonna point at Scar, are visual learners. You can explain something to them, and they don't understand.
Yeah, I get that.
Right. Yeah. So visually, fuckface, would you like to explain to me why the fuck we're just cool at taking information from the sky without questioning who it's coming from? Like, I don't know. It just seems like that was just like, oh, let's just go with what the fucking sky tells us.
Well, did we
Randomly.
really acknowledge the fact that we were told that there were 7 strong people and we probably shouldn't engage? Yet we did. We killed everybody, and
Yeah, we didn't really go off the information. We kind of still checked the camp out.
it's just as if we passed a random sign that said, "Come see our show tonight. It's brilliant," and we didn't go. The only difference is this was in the sky and it was unusual.
It's not unusual to read words in the sky.
Okay, so I'm not. Listen, I think you're misunderstanding me. I'm not surprised that the sky said a message. I'm surprised that we are not wondering a little more why the sky was sending us a message.
I mean, okay. So let's say we want to know who did it. How do you propose we find out?
I don't know. I just
Exactly.
thought maybe we'd have a
It was a
conversation
pointless
about it.
endeavor. There's no reason to go looking into it. It
No.
was beneficial
Mhm.
information because there was 7 people in that camp.
But
It's
I would
not
not
like-
label them as powerful. I would say that was not a message applied to us.
I'm not gonna lie. There was a moment there where I got a really good hit on one of them, and I think that helped.
Go on.
Whatever you say, Miss Val. I appreciate all the help you put in. I'm sure you hiding in that bush was very beneficial.
Just because you don't see me doing anything, and I'm I'm going to attack him, but just like with my offhand, because I want to do minimal damage, but
Go
just so
ahead.
he gets the point.
Yeah.
That is a 22 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. You can't shield, so.
Yeah, I'm out of stuff.
That's good. I rolled a 1, so it'll be 5 damage.
Oh, are we killing him now?
You can't see it. You don't know what's happening.
Joking.
So yeah, you feel the kind of the spark of pain come through. Right on.
And
Well,
then
take
second.
5
I'm reading
damage.
because I have like 3 other abilities I can use technically, so I'm seeing if any of them are reaction based. How much damage is they dealing?
5.
Just 5.
I'm down.
Oh my god.
I said I was at 5 health.
I mean, again, I wasn't trying to down you. I just,
Yeah.
you're a condescending asshole. So she wanted to show you that she can hurt you without it even looking like she did anything. So she'll come over and pour the other healing potion she has into his mouth.
Why don't you just stabilize him?
Because then we have to carry him. He can't
I'll
walk.
carry him.
Francis
got
is semi-conscious on the horse right now, kind of trying to figure out what
just-
the hell you guys are doing.
I just smack Radagon across the face and hopefully stabilize him.
Okay, am I getting a potion?
No. Well, I mean,
I mean,
I'm
that's what
trying
was
to interrupt
stated.
that.
Okay.
Okay, so you're trying to. So Val's trying to give a potion, and Scar is.
I like
contesting
kind of
to
push
try
him
to
like,
stop it, right?
Don't waste your potion. And I just like, I want to stabilize him, throw him over my shoulder.
Roll a medicine check.
It's a 0 plus 12.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
must
you
be about
stabilize
that.
them. Yeah.
And I just throw him over my shoulder.
Okay. All right. So at half walking speed, you guys continue back to the town, doubling your length of time it takes.
Every like few feet, I want to give him just a little like jab into the ribs, see if I wake him up.
Francis looks back. If you're going to do that, then perhaps put him on the horse. And he steps off the horse and gestures to throw him over the horse.
I don't know. I think this is more embarrassing for him.
Well, we don't want him to be embarrassed.
No, we do. It's fine. Remember, we want to see who strikes more fear when we walk into town.
I think showing that one of our colleagues have fallen isn't showing much strength, is it?
I give him. The
I didn't say anything about strength. I said between me and Radagon, he implied that we were going to see who could show more fear, who is more fearful walking into.
You have 8 HP again.
How much?
8.
Do you try to stop her as she's pouring this in?
No, I do this while they're talking, so he's
What do you
distracted.
mean? How is he pouring it in? He's over my shoulder. We're walking.
No, he threw him on the horse.
No, he didn't.
You didn't let me
Don't
do
do
it
it.
yet.
I'm holding Radagon on
He's
my
currently
shoulder.
holding, and I'm saying Francis is saying to put him on the horse, and he's arguing, no, not.
Okay.
Let's not
Then
do
I'll do
this.
it behind his back.
because- do a sleight of hand check.
Oh yeah, I can. Natural 19 plus fucking a million.
Jesus.
Plus 7.
Yeah, your passive perception is what, like 8?
My passive perception? I don't
Yeah.
know. Where do I find that?
It's under all your skill checks.
It's 10. So yeah, you don't see him. Yeah, so Radagon, you managed to, you kind of value, as his head dangles down, being he is quite tall, you kind of like tilt his head a little bit and pour the healing potion in, and whatever HP, let him know what he gets.
I told him already 8.
Okay. All right, Radagon, you come back to consciousness. You find that you're kind of dangling as Scar and Francis are having a conversation. You're dangling over his shoulder.
Radagon is going to. Which way am I facing? Am I like belly up?
Your belly down on my shoulder with your head
Yeah.
hanging towards my ass.
Yeah.
Which would be like his knees because you're so much taller.
So
than
tall.
me.
Radagon's gonna come to. Scar, would you be willing to put me down?
Shut up! You're unconscious.
Well, okay. And Radagon's just gonna like kind of stand up.
So you're just
And,
horizontal on his shoulder?
I'm gonna get off of him.
I'm still holding him.
All right,
We're
contested
walking. How close
strength
to
check.
town are we?
You're still like about 7-8 minutes out.
Okay.
So is he attempting to not let me go? Because like
It sounds like it.
Radagon's just gonna like try to get up.
Yeah, I'm holding him. So I was,
All right, so roll a strength
Relax,
check,
big guy. I got ya.
Scar, and then
Oh.
Radagon. You can roll in athletics or acrobatics if you want to try and break free.
All right, I guess we'll try to break free. 16 on the die. so
18.
All right, so you try to wriggle free.
18 total.
Oh.
Oh,
You said acrobatics.
yeah. And Scar, you rolled 18.
Yeah.
We matching.
All right, so he wriggles free. His skinny little body, you're just trying to like lock him in, then he just slides out.
And Radagon's gonna get on his feet, and he's gonna kind of step back a minute, and he's gonna look at Miss Val, and he's gonna hold his hand out, and he's gonna thank to her. Give me your hand, please.
Yeah, wait, I'm not doing that again.
No spells being cast. He's just asking for your hand.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean you can't just lift her up. She's a child.
He's not. He's just asking for her hand. That's it.
She reluctantly puts it out.
Excellent. Radagon is going to look at her. Thank you, and then he's going to bite her.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
It does heal him, so I get it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's the only reason.
I have full health, so
Yeah. All right, roll for
So
attack.
you're letting me bite you.
yeah. You don't even have to roll. I'm willing. Like,
Okay, yeah.
I get to roll damage now.
Do I see this?
So it'll just
Yeah.
be 3.
It's
You
right
just
in
take
front of
3
you.
points of damage,
Yeah, that's fine.
and I'll gain 3.
I'll allow it only because I didn't mean to actually knock you out. But the point I was trying to make is just because you don't see me doing something doesn't mean I'm not.
Miss Val, I am aware of your capabilities. I hope you pick up on sarcasm, because if you don't, you're going to be knocking me out a lot more.
Just
And
keep
he's
that in
going-
mind, then, when you're using your sarcasm. And
He's
she
just-
turns around and walks away.
All right, and you said this out loud, not in your head, right? Well, I just
Yeah, I
want to
don't
make sure.
Because, like, so it's, I don't know how much time has passed. Because, again, I thought it was
You're
like afternoon when we were on the path, which is when I cast the thing on him, and it was only for 3 hours.
Yeah, so you're still good for 3 hours for that. When you cast it, you're still within that. You still got like an hour left.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to make
Yeah.
sure because
But that
it's going to
conversation was out
matter.
loud.
It was out loud. Okay, good.
Yeah.
That was important because Scar would have reacted very different if he didn't hear you say that.
Yay.
So you guys continuing to head into town?
Yep.
All right. So Francis hops back on his horse then. He's like, I think I'm gonna go on ahead if that's okay.
Go get your sweet Mr. Francis.
So I just off he goes. That is 60 feet.
Also, DM, just for your clarification, when I am psychically speaking with Radagon, I will use her adult voice.
Okay.
Scar, I can't because he gets freaked out, so that'll be harder for you to clarify. But
Okay. Fair. All right. So yeah, as Francis takes off the horse, you guys continue to walk down. Unless you guys are doing anything else,
no,
we will fast forward to them.
I'm here
I
to get back
wish-
and identify my items.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to identify my paper that I found that I already read.
All right. So as you guys approach the town, you start to see the kind of the city walls coming towards. You don't see Francis anywhere. He's obviously made his way in town safely. No blood smears or anything on the way. As you approach, you do see the guard that was previously gone from the north exit. Seems to be restationed there. You can see him standing with his bow, kind of watch you guys slowly walk forwards. And as you start to enter the north exit and you look in, you see a very different, feel a very different atmosphere as you approach the town. You look forward, you can see Panther standing talking to somebody in fully clad armor, a large shield, sword. The sun is just gleaming off this set of armor. And to the right, you see this huge carriage and a bunch of what looks like some type of military surrounding this carriage. And you see this armored guy talking to Panther. Panther looks a little bit concerned as he's conversating.
Dang, that is
You guys approach.
no, Radagon's gonna go into the inn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna let because I assume they're not gonna want a child having this conversation. I'll let Scar handle it. I'm gonna try and go to the store, see
Okay.
if he will talk to me.
Okay.
And I will definitely approach.
Okay. So as you approach, you just hear this. You just hear Panther. Yes, well, you know, I think we're getting everything under control quite well here. And the guy just staring at him, bows his head, is like, that's not the reports that we're having here, Panther. You're not going to delay my visit because of this nonsense, are you? That's what you hear as you approach.
Yeah, I kind of walk
This
up
isn't-
and I just. But I walk up like really close, like I've been standing there the whole time, but I don't say anything, and I just I'm nodding my heads in response to the conversation happening in front of me.
Covered in blood.
Covered in blood, yeah.
So as soon as you get close, the guy in the fully armored suit puts his hand up in front of Panther to essentially stop him talking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, well. And you see him step across. Scar, I didn't think I'd see you again, my friend.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You probably don't recognize me. And he lifts up his helmet, and you recognize Alexia Emberheart in front of you. And we'll end it there.
Go on.
Dang it! I wanted to.
There
get
we
to the,
go. So,
Okay. I didn't know you were going to end it there.
well, it's 11:40.
Yeah, no, I know. Okay, so in that case, can I be in the inn and identifying my stuff for next time, or you can send me the stuff, whatever?
Yeah,
I say we grow up and play till midnight. Just saying.
All right, guys.
You're the one that complains about us going late every time.
I feel good right now. I'm awake.
I'm
Alive,
good.
enthusiastic. I
Yeah.
wanted to go buy my good friend Mr. Francis.
If you want to like play out their town stuff, then I'm down to like stay out for a little bit longer. But like storyline wise, we can end it there, and you guys can just do all your monotonous shit.
Yeah, like if
the
it's just
definition of Scar.
no, we'll pick it up when we get back because we got to figure out if you guys want a long rest, if you're just going to identify, do a short rest. Like we'll figure out when we get back what you guys want to do.
Okay.
All right,
So it sounds like he wants to end, which is fine. I'll let it slide.
Yeah, that's fine.
because it can roll. We can do one thing and it rolls into something else.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, so we'll pick it up. Tuesday is going to be Redditus. Super excited to pick that up. The first story arc of Redditus completed. Moving into the next stage, so it's going to be amazing. So we're going to do that on Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. EST. I'll be throwing in some change when we can to mix it up. So hope you guys come watch, and thank you guys for playing, and we'll see you in the next one, guys.
God bless you.
Okay.
Good night.
Laters.
Bye.
Goodbye.
See ya.